live right now? What?
No, we're live now though.
Well, hey man, I just want to jump on and say congrats, man. Happy birthday. This is cool, man. I love seeing people hit milestones and success, and I've been there, so I'm excited for you guys. Proud of you guys.
Hell yeah, man. Thanks,
brother.
brother. Thanks so much. Yo.
Story.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Hold on, Trey. Let us talk for a second, okay? We know you're used to taking control of the scene. Let us have our show for 30 seconds. Yo.
Once an MC, always an MC.
There we go. Here we are. All right. It's already a shit show. Y'all can see what's already going on. The craziness has started. So I mean, everyone just sit back and enjoy the lounge. And I so don't know what's going on with X right now, Hunter. That shit is not working. So yeah, whatever. All right.
It's not working.
I don't know. It says something you have to have a premium account to.
Oh yeah, you got to pay for X now.
We already do. We already have a premium account.
Oh, dude, you know what it is, Rob?
What?
You know what it is? It's because we changed the logo, so it's going through the processing.
Oh, you think so?
Our check mark does not exist at the moment, but it says we're live. It says I'm live, at least.
Well, that's
good. You're live.
Share it to the lounge page at least, I guess.
Yeah.
And quote it so that way it gathers its own views. Anyway, what's crack-a-lackin'? Trey, where are you at?
Dude, so this is kind of crazy, but I'm at Missouri Baptist University here in St. Louis. And today my daughter and I are both auditioning to be a part of Newsies. My daughter's a big musical fan, and I just want to do one with her for, before she graduates high school. So I'm going to be doing a little dancing in a minute. I'm going to be singing a song and seeing if I can get into this thing.
Bro, they are going to love your singing, man. That's what you're known for, Trey. Like, dude,
we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
You just no Humpty dance, okay?
Yeah, no Humpty dance.
Don't do that one. Don't do that one yet.
If it goes badly, I may have to pull that one out. But I'm singing. I'm singing "History Has Its Eyes on You" from the musical Hamilton. That's my audition piece today. So be doing that one, doing a little dancing as well. We'll see what happens. This is crazy. I'm 46.
Trey, just
what the heck? Why not?
For to kind of pump you up and just kind of think of this as you walk up there. Just don't fuck it up, all right?
do my best. There's
a
dance component, so apparently they teach us a dance, and then I have to do the dance, and that is not my strength. But we'll just see what happens. Could be a good time. Might be doing the Running Man or some Vanilla Ice moves or something before it's over. I don't know. We'll see.
Please do the Ted Lasso Running Man.
It could be. That might turn into that. We'll see how it turns out. It's gonna be wild, but it'll be fun, and it's just a chance to do something with my daughter. So. Yeah,
excellent.
Great memories.
Congrats and break a leg, dude.
Appreciate it, man. Hey, if there's somebody in the waiting room waiting, man, throw them back in. Just want to say congrats to you guys. Love what you guys are doing. Congrats on 1 year. It's a huge milestone, and it's good stuff, man.
Thanks, Trey. We appreciate it, man. Thanks for coming on, man. And good luck to you. And dude, we need to get back on Word on the Street with you guys. That was a great show.
100%. We'll get you on there.
I love watching your show.
Just work us in between your golf times, next time.
Yeah, your tea time. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Dude, I can't.
And your musical career.
Now watch me hit this drive. Pull the George Bush on us.
That's right.
We did, didn't he? All right, Trey. Hey, have a good one, my friend, and enjoy your weekend, man.
We'll see you.
All right, later, brother. All right, let's see. Josh has been waiting. Let's pull Josh. Oh, there's Corey.
Hey.
Damn it. Hold on, Corey. Josh has been sitting there. We ain't been able to talk to him yet.
No, let Corey up. I'm choking on my water here.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure that's what you're choking on.
Choking on a birthday candle.
Yeah.
Come on, that's a dick move.
Oh, man, dude. This is fucking awesome,
See what
man.
you did there, Joe.
Kelly.
Birthday
Kelly.
candles are dangerous.
There's the OG right there. One of the can't really get no more OG than kind of Kelly, huh? Like I think she was like our first fan. Like was Kelly, man.
For a while, man. She came out of nowhere. Stuck with us for the long run.
everybody knows Kelly.
Boom.
She's that
Yeah,
one person not in logistics that does nothing but be in the logistics space on LinkedIn. It's the most weird fucking thing.
It's awesome. So she's good people.
She
Yeah,
is.
yeah, exactly. That's how you know she's good people. That right there.
Good peeps.
She likes hanging around the logistics lizards, man.
And I'm showing that we're live on X, bro.
Oh, then we're good to go.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
it wasn't.
Never mind. I lied. I just scrolled down. No, it is that you reposted it. Sorry, I had to scroll down on it. It just was part of it. Whatever. Coolio. No biggie.
Welcome back.
Love your hat, Nick.
Well, I'm gonna repost 5 followers too.
Yeah, that hat's wild. Where's
I
everybody
think
else?
you did a race with that, didn't you?
Man,
You did a race in that?
I have. I actually wore this hat in honor of a friend who died of cancer a couple of years ago, and he always ran open in Spartan and obstacle course racing, and he wore this hat. So, in his honor, we a bunch of us went out and did a race, and of course, I raced with "fuck cancer" across my chest, and I wore the hat, and it was really cool because every person. Well, it was cool for me because every person who said something about the hat got a story about my friend Neil.
Nice.
Awesome.
So it was like, so it was a really, it was a cool experience, and I keep that around for him. But he always used to say, "It's not a party without the hat."
there you go. That's awesome.
So I figured, you know what? It's a party. I should bring the hat.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Man, I got just like right as we went on, I got a call and somebody said, "Hey man, you don't think you could put that on your posting next time?" And I said, "Oh no, it's there." And I said, "Is this a cell phone? I'll send you the picture. It's there." And then they sent me a picture, and yeah, it's showing it. Yeah, sounds about right. Dang of luck. But how's everybody's day going, man? Everybody having a good Friday? Has it been a good Friday?
Not too bad. I spent the past 2 days at a cargo theft summit again.
Yeah, how'd that go there?
Bill Curtis, the guy who narrates the intro to Anchorman as well as American Greed, was actually one of the keynote speakers.
What?
Yeah.
That's random as hell.
Yeah, it's nice to be freight adjacent, still touching it just over the pants.
Oh my god!
Inappropriate stuff.
Oh, there goes the show, folks.
I wanted to make a good impression early. I do have a dinner to go to with my wife. It is our anniversary weekend. So, gentlemen, I like to think of myself as one of your best success stories because through this, I actually did manage to get a job with a company who hopefully isn't going to fire me after that comment. But happy birthday to you guys. It's the beginning of you got something really good going on. And I just wanted to say thank you for everything. All right.
No, thank you, Joe. Have a good one, brother.
Little Eagle Bear on your behalf.
Thank you, my friend.
Take care, guys.
Wine and kugels too.
We're there. All right, there's.
Hey, you know
there's
what? We should have when you put it back to the 9 square, we should have a game of tic-tac-toe.
You start throwing up signs or whatever.
Go get the square.
What's up, boys?
What up, Josh?
Nick, that's my kind of hat, man.
What's up, John?
Robert, the highlight of my. Oh, we'll tell him something. Damn it.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, you know what? The last
Robert,
time I was
that 2 minutes when I chimed in with you guys this morning was probably the highlight of my day until now. That shit was hilarious.
Oh, what with Jared and him?
Yeah.
Jared.
I was
messing with
up so hard. I'm like, I wish you could see me.
I was messing with Jared afterwards. I was like, man, dude. I was like, you were just straight crushing on Nick today, weren't you? He's all sitting there like, man, if I had a chest of hair like that, I'm like, hey, calm down, Jared. Calm down. Hey, go take a cold shower, bro. All right.
Hey, man, don't talk about it. Be about it, Nick. Let's see it.
Yeah.
Let's see the birthday suit, baby.
I was told I said I would show up like, wearing a shirt. I've been wearing clothes since like 9 o'clock today, actually.
Yeah.
Hey, congratulations.
Honestly, it usually depends on when I'm going to be on camera. So, like,
I'm disappointed. I'm told there's chest hair and I don't get to see it. This is bogus. Bullshit.
It's not like there's a shortage of it on my social media, so just wait till tomorrow.
Don't connect with me.
Ooh.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
Hey, you know what? The last time I was on the show, I think Josh was on the show too. That went off the rails quick, man. That was so funny, that whole show. That was a good show. It
That's
was all
Josh.
Funny how, like a clown?
Josh stays off the rails, man. Like,
Remember that movie, Jeff? Joe Pesci. What's up, Hunter? What's up, Pedro? Happy birthday, boys.
thanks, Josh. How you doing, brother? How's your day been? How's your week been?
Good, man. We're getting business, man. I'm kind of bullish now.
Let's go.
Yeah. Family's healthy. We're all blessed. Not as rich as Corey, you know, with his repo fees, but
fucking predatory towing ass.
Let's
Dude, I call him this morning. I was like, Corey, what are you doing? He's like, oh man, I had these boots laying around my shop. I'm just going down the neighborhood, putting them on people's stuff, and then leaving my card in the boot. I'm like, oh yeah.
Oh, like, not the neighborhood. I went and hit all the truck stops.
Yeah.
Hey, Robert, we never connected. Remember, I confused you for someone that was trying to buy my car?
Yes.
That was so fucked up.
Wait, hold on. Wait, we got to hear this story.
Bro.
How the fuck did you confuse Bane with someone trying to buy your car?
It's legit.
Long story.
We went off the DMs of LinkedIn. We exchanged numbers. And part of it was my fault because I waited, Josh, like 2 hours to text you back or something?
Yeah, but I still confused you regardless.
The whole tone of the message has changed. I'm like, dude, what the fuck's going on here? And about 20 minutes later, he's like, bro, I thought you were some guy trying to buy my car.
Yeah. And then you never text back. I was like, oh shit, he got offended. It was an 85 Capri, and I was like, oh shit, I see Rob, got taste like that, fucking with you. 85. Rob, we got to connect, man, before I leave German.
We do.
This is
Tim. How are you, man?
How dare you?
Good, man.
How's things in the shipper world?
Yeah, it's like trucking. Whenever you guys are complaining about freight, we're complaining about production for boxes. Everybody's slow. So the packaging world feels it at the same time. Transportation world feels it.
Oh yeah.
Correct.
I know that from Amazon.
That's a great vertical to follow too. When you start seeing corrugated consumables start going up, that's when the market's going to change.
Yep.
All right, who's going to go? Who's going to go behind the scenes for a second so we can bring Dan Lindsay on?
Knock me out every time, okay?
Are you sure, Tim?
Yep, for sure.
All right, bro.
Damn, I had a question for Tim.
I'll be back.
Quick.
I'll be back.
Or go.
Pedro, you can drop me, bro, so I can finish drinking water.
Okay. All right. Then we'll drop you
and then bring me back up.
So you can hydrate. Dan, what's up?
What is up, everybody? How's everybody doing?
We're great. Fantastic.
Good. Well, congratulations on the is it birthday? Is it anniversary? What is it?
Yes. Birthday, same thing. Anniversary, whatever.
All right.
I guess technically the birthday would have been the end of July because that's when the idea was done. But like our first show, I think was the first week of August. Was our?
I think it was August 1st.
Yeah, like August 1st maybe was our show. So
very cool.
Yeah,
well done. Congratulations. That's awesome.
Thanks.
Tell us about it. Tell us about the first show.
Oh, dude.
From the top.
Walk me through it.
That was.
I was 15 minutes late. I took a nap. Rob was rambling on about some shit. I don't know, just explaining the show. And then I hopped on, and I forget what we talked about. I think we actually talked about space freight because that's when India landed on the south pole of the moon.
It was, yeah.
And so we were just talking about space freight and just nonsense. That we call those the dumpster fire days.
You've all seen that meme of that dumpster on fire, floating in the water. That's what the first 4 or 5 months of our show was. Just fucking, it was just
man. That's how most podcasts are, though.
Just all right. Since we're in logistics, here's a better way to picture it. One of those trash trucks that are going out to the dump. Just picture one of those on fire going down the highway, and that was the show for like 4 or 5 months. Man.
Yeah, I hope my
that's
I hope my boy's
podcast.
watching
That's
this right now.
business. That's called the figuring it out period.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep.
And then New Year's came around. Rob and I just like recluse for like 2 weeks on the phone every day for like probably like 7-8 hours a day, and
just tread water and don't get a leg cramp.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It was just about getting our flow. Like we knew what we wanted, but I mean, everyone knows how it is with any idea. We have a ton of people here that obviously are creators in their own fucking space, even if we're in logistics. You know what I mean? Bannon, the stuff that you create with the fraud, and Dan with the Bro Carrier, Bane, the stuff that you and Nate create, Jason, you and your apparel line, all of us you're doing, we all know how it is that you have that idea, and it takes you a minute to I guess get it from paper to screen or paper to whatever, you know what I mean? And then, you do 2 or 3 mock runs, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I don't like this brand of fucking hat, or I don't like the way that website looks, so and neither one of us knew about this. I was the most anti-podcast person. I'm such a hypocrite because I used to talk to my kids. I'm like, why the fuck do you listen to these people?
Yeah, we almost pulled a Jeff on that. Like we hated podcast as much as Jeff hated brokers, so we did it.
Yes.
And why do you think I'm part of the BCS?
But I will say, I'll tell you that this space, the logistics space, I think it is different from anywhere else that I feel that I would want to do content and have a show on, because, man, even from the beginning, nobody said no to us. You know what I mean? I mean, Jeff was one of our first guests. We've actually been going back through the people we had on in the past, trying to bring them back on and stuff, you know what I mean, and show them the difference. But everyone was so nice, and no one has said no, and everyone has helped us. And I think that's cool, because my wife is big into podcasts, and she's like, in some of these industries, they are cutthroat with each other. Like they just trash each other. There's no love. And like all of us here do some kind of content at one point, and we've all been on each other's shows or on each other's pages or whatever, and you just don't see that often, dude. So
yeah, and guess what, to your point, and that's how the BCS was born. Period.
BCS was born out of a lot of whiskey.
There's a lot of drinks involved in that one. That's
serious, because of all the bullshit that was going on and people just trying to rip each other's heads off. Come on, this shit's got to stop.
Tim, I'm gonna pull you down a minute so I bring Claudia on.
Yep.
Keep going, Jeff.
Yeah, it's been going on for fucking decades, and here's a smart man right down here, over there.
Yeah.
That created something that's spectacular. That's why I back it up, man. He's got a good thought process. He's got a great team. And we're moving, we're moving fucking mountains. We're not anthills. We're moving fucking mountains. That's what it's all about.
Well, it's a Robert's point too. I mean, the community in freight, it's a cliche, but it is a giant family, and everybody knows everybody in transportation. And so, there's no point in us having some intra-family squabble for 35, 45 years and not getting resolved. This is how things
except
get
for the
fixed.
weirdo like molester uncle that we all want to get out. That's why we don't want to come back. So.
Well, there's always that one guy. There's always the uncle.
Yeah, there's always that uncle. Yeah.
Dude, you're out.
Just get the hell out.
Yeah.
No, but you know what? The whole point of this thing is that we got to get to a point where we can all agree to disagree, and then walk away and still be friends. That's the whole.
Yeah.
That's the
have
whole
conversations. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of squabbling going on. It's like nobody's going anywhere. You can't just get out of it.
It's a fucking $1 trillion industry. There's enough for everybody out there. Stop trying to protect something that you shouldn't protect, and start sharing your fucking knowledge like a normal fucking human being.
Hey, before we go on, we'll continue. Jessica, you tell Teresa that I don't have my fucking picture of her with the hat. Hunter, Jessica's wife is going to get us the most badass photo of someone wearing an Only Freight hat we've had to date. Jessica, ask her where my picture is. She knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Hell
Dude,
yeah.
it's going to be her. You know, she rides dirt bikes. So
What is she doing? Like some freaking triple top jump, like 80 feet?
something. I don't know. She told me she was going to get me.
Badass,
Dude, yeah, she told me she's going to get us a picture of her doing some stuff on her bike wearing the Only Freight hat. I'm waiting.
Hey, if anybody else wants to compete with that, go to logisticsloungeshow.com, check out the store, maybe check out Spillboy.
Hey, hold on 1 second. I got a question. Hey, Claudia, did you sign up for the BCS?
Not yet.
Oh, come on. Come on. Come on.
I know. I talked to my insurance adjuster about it yesterday, Dan, and gave him the link to it and told him that we need to get down there. And yeah, I did get my Only Freight hat, by the way. It's not here at the office, it's at home. But I sent in a picture. I have one.
Very cool.
Yeah, good to see you guys. Happy birthday, fellas. I'm so glad to be part of this this lounge and to be a lounge lizard.
You're saying with a little pride there. Come on.
Yeah, but that's right.
We found some stray cats in the back of the shop, and one of them was called Lizzie, the lot lizard. So anyway,
It'd be a lounge lizard. Then
Lizzie, exactly. You
Yeah.
give that cat some respect. Lizzie the lounge lizard. There you go. There you go. Exactly. Claudia, you know, hey,
anyway,
to be honest, Claudia, you are a huge part of the lounge, and like so many guests that we have had on have been the result of you, Claudia the Connector. I mean, seriously, we've said this so many times. Our DMs on LinkedIn are full of fucking group chats with Claudia and other people.
It's easier to say like the amount of messages I have that don't have Claudia in it than compared to.
there you go. She says what she does
anyway.
and actually does what she says.
Yeah, that's a true story. So yeah, it's fun, man. I appreciate you guys so much and all that I've learned from you, all of the connections that I've been able to make in the cool crew and all of the folks. I appreciate you. I want to visit with you anytime. Happy to share knowledge that I might have gained that might not be necessarily. I mean, I know that I'm a lot newer to this than some of you, but my word, if it hasn't been trial by fire on my side. So I've certainly been exposed to a lot of things that some folks who've been in the industry for a really long time, but in different roles haven't had. So if there's anything I can ever do for y'all, you know I'm here. Holla.
Claudia knows everybody. I'm telling you, if you're trying to get in touch with anyone from a manager at a retail store or a Greek god, Claudia knows someone that can get you in touch with that person.
Claudia the plug.
McLeod. If they work at McLeod, they ain't nobody talking to me. Like those people, like straight up. That's other than that, though, I can help.
You know, Claudia, I can actually see you. Some people have a do not call list. I can see you on a do not answer this call list. Like,
they're not trying to talk to me. I mean, look, once I'm in, here's the thing. Like, if I got the connection, I'm going to tell you the things. So it be what it be. I can't help it. I try so hard not to be who I am, but I can't help it. So I might as well just roll with it.
No. Always be who you are. Don't be anything else than who you are.
No,
being authentic is the reason why. Like,
yes,
the reason why Logistics Lounge is what it is. If you're not going to be authentic, it does you a disservice always.
Oh, I'm authentic here. We started that. I mean, I just try to be a little bit more professional, okay, other than that, sometimes.
Fuck them.
It doesn't always work out that way.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
It doesn't always
You
work out that way.
Can't have two versions of you. Just be you.
Yeah.
Don't change.
We'll buy from you.
Yeah. Well, you guys and my shrink are all, in cahoots together, somehow thinking that I don't need to fix all those things. So, I'm just going to be who I am. Anyway.
It really is this. It's a dial, right? At work, they're never going to get you at 100. They're not. They shouldn't.
They will.
And the person, so again, it's always just turning up, turning it down. It should always be the same person.
Valid. You know, I've thought about
I
that.
got
There's not what? Go ahead.
I was going to say, I talk about it in terms of priorities. If you prioritize your professional self, you're limited at some point, some way, no matter what. And if that's your number one priority, you're therefore nothing else you're limiting yourself. So if you make yourself your priority, you may be limitless. Everything else will flow with it.
Yeah.
Can't fit a square peg into a round hole.
Gotta take that
That's not the
jump.
truth.
Not with that attitude.
I do think about. I think that Hunter, aren't you the baby here? Maybe Chase. Chase, how old are you?
Oh,
29.
Chase
Yeah.
is the baby.
Chase
Hunter.
is like 1 year younger than me. So I'm 30.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, but okay, so you guys maybe not as much, but for the rest of us, as we think about our lives in the last few decades, and you look at it, it's like, you know, I think about like when I was in this phase, and when I was active duty in the military, and when I was a college student, and when I was doing these different parts of my life, when I was working in sales, when I was working in senior care, and all of those things had completely different versions of me. One of my fleet managers told me that his parents knew me from back when I was in sales at a retirement community. And I looked at him and I was like, please tell me you have not told them anything about who I am here, because those two people are way different. Like the presentation, right, of who you are is much different when you're talking to seniors about like moving somewhere versus when you're talking like to a dispatcher that you need to get some shit done for, right? So it's just a lot different. And yeah, did you just say that? Did
I
he
know,
just ask if I
John.
was in
I know.
like
And John's supposed to be your friend, Claudia.
man, it's fine. It's fine. I like you anyway. We'll forgive it. We'll forgive it. But nonetheless, like it's just you do have different chapters, but all of the things on the outside in the core, you're still the same, right? In the core, I still believe in fairness. I still believe in being honest. I still am genuinely caring of humans, and I'm still a raving psychotic lunatic bitch whenever you're mean to somebody and you're a bully. Like all of those things are still the same, no matter how they were wrapped up, no matter what age I was or how they're wrapped. Like all of those things are still the same, and I think that we all have those things. So anyway. The
That's
core
why
of who
we
we
all
are is who
love
we
you,
are.
Claudia. You were just the realest of the fucking real. Seriously. Like, that's why everybody loves you, Claudia. Dan, I forgot to ask you though, man. We started moving on. How's the new life as an event mogul doing?
Event mogul. Well, I've discovered there are multiple modes and paces of entrepreneurship, and the freight broker entrepreneur life. I'm not gonna lie. I don't miss it that much. I'm enjoying breathing for a few minutes and being able to put some things down that needed to get put down. But no, it's been really, really fun building the BCS and the freight network that we're building, the community, and the number of things that we have in the pipeline right now. I can't share anything yet, but it be coming. It's coming. We're making some big moves, and we're going to be adding some content, adding some services to our community. Because again, the freight space needs a lot of value to be added to it, and there's a lot of noise out there. A lot of people think they have all the answers.
Typical broker.
And they have no problem sharing them. And we're all about just giving people the quality information they need.
Once I hear value add, Dan, that's it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I'm kidding, man.
Yeah. So any way we can add value, we're going to try and do that. And we're gonna throw all kinds of ideas out there. Some of them will stick, most of them probably won't, but we're gonna do what we can. So,
Dan, not only you look like Bezos, but you sound like Bezos.
I've been called Bezos, Dana White, Pitbull. I've gotten all of them.
Yeah, but the best one is Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean, that's a classic. Yes, absolutely.
Hey Dan, if we're gonna get this Bezos money though, I'm with it.
But you're sexier than all of them.
What? Let's freaking go.
Friend.
Let's go.
I know that's right.
Yeah, but no, that's been fun. And one of the things too, and this podcast and the lounge is an example of this too, is the power of community. And like, because how many people on this show right now, how many of us knew each other 3 years ago?
Nobody.
I don't know now one of you.
Yeah.
Not a now one of you.
But yet here we are, and we're doing things. We're having conversations. We're adding value to each other's lives. That's what community does.
Yep.
And again, Freight is a big freaking family, a big community, and we got to make sure we take care of it.
Maybe cry. I'm fucking with you, Dan. It is emotional. That's right.
3 years ago, I didn't know anything about freight. So, like anything.
No shit.
Anything.
Hey,
Anything. Nothing.
logistics saves everybody.
Hey, listen, hold on a second. 45 years ago, I knew nothing about freight.
I still don't know anything about freight.
In the logistics world, we have established that Jeff's logistics social security number is one. One.
Come on, man. You know the pyramids? I fucking built them. All right?
So
Jeff,
you are a fucking alien.
What we're seeing that.
Beware. Beware.
He has an adapter. He put the tinfoil on the hat.
That's so funny.
Right, Jeff?
Tinfoil for y'all.
You gotta get on X with us, Jeff. You hear some crazy shit.
Yeah, I went through some crazy shit, man. You know, it's all good. It's all, and you guys are going through crazy shit. It's just a different time, a different era, a different tool. It's all the same. You know, it's going to change 20, 30 years from now, too. What you're seeing now, it's not going to be here. It's going to change. And if you don't change with it, you're going to be left behind. Adapt. Be a chameleon, man. Shed that fucking skin. Put on a new skin. Get fake skin. Control the controllables. Put everything else by the wayside. Just focus on what's right in front of you. That's what you need to do, man. Don't get
Jeff, that's a big point that it kind of hits on what Claudia said earlier, and honestly, it's something that Jason, you talk about quite a bit. It's at the core of all of it is customers who take care of shit. That's the core of all of it. The skin will change. It's different.
That's right.
It is always the same.
That's it. Yes, sir. And you know what? You all heard this. I don't care what age you are. If you're not careful, history will indeed repeat itself. It doesn't matter how good the tool is. The same problem is going to come up. It's just advanced. That's all it is, you know? So you have to be cognizant. Look at what ifs to get ahead of the curve before that curve fucking sneaks up on you.
Yes.
You know?
Hey, okay. Hold on. All right. Charles, I know you're watching. Just fucking give me a second.
Hey, listen.
I need
Pedro, I know you've got a lot of other people to get on. I'm still working.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure to get on. I love you guys. A happy freaking birthday.
Hey guys, I gotta bounce.
Later. Hey, bye, babe.
Rob, Claudio.
Love you.
No, stay on, Josh. Stay on. You're good.
No, I'm saying bye.
Bye. Nice to meet you guys.
Bye, Claudia.
Bye, guys.
See you,
Corey,
Bye-bye.
Corey, hold on. I'm trying to get Charles Gracie to hop on. He's been trying to hop in, but he's like, dude, I can't. It says it's full. There he is. Oh,
there he is.
Birthday.
Dude, what's up?
Yeah, I just came in to join in the celebration of your lounge with you rock stars over here.
You are freaking amazing, man. How hey, did your kid pick something out last night?
Yeah, he did. I should have known when he's like, we're going into the music store for 5 minutes. It was not 5 minutes. It was like 45 minutes. And he
was it the one in the picture?
It was actually in the picture. If you saw the two-tone wood one hanging up behind
gotcha.
him, he got that one.
Oh, cool. Freaking A, dude.
It was cool, but he bought an item and his birthday's in a couple weeks. So now he bought the lower cost item and left all the higher ticket items for us to buy. Typical kid move.
Smart kid. Trained him well.
Jeff's going to offer him a job after this now.
You would be perfect for this.
So, how have you been, man? How's your day? How's your week been?
Closing out the week strong, getting ready. We got a couple big webinars that we're getting ready to get going here. So I was working on that today, closing out a long week. Had a bunch of new people we added to the team, but I ended it in here with you guys, you studs.
Yeah, dude. I was just gonna ask you if you got some people hired. I saw you were looking to add some folks to your team.
Yeah, we got more coming in next week as well. I mean, it's booming. It's not a job seekers market though. So like, I'm really glad that we're in the position to be giving these people gigs. But some of these folks I'm looking out there, you know, they've been out there a couple months.
Fuck yeah, man.
What's your retention rate? I mean, are you spending all the time or?
So I'm always taking on new people if they're the right people. We're a recruiting and marketing company, so I can leverage as many recruiters as possible because they service our clients' needs. The difference is a lot of recruiters always wish like, oh, I wish I had multiple sandboxes to recruit from, and then they get it and then they just sink. So it's some of the best recruiters aren't just great recruiters when they come to third party. They're recruiters.
There you go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I got to share something real quick, and then someone's going to have to go in the back so we can bring
I'll head in the back. I gotta jump on a call here.
Cool.
So
awesome. All right, bro. Hey,
I got to bounce in a minute anyway.
Okay. All right. Well, Dan, you want us to just leave you in the back, and you want to come back on, or what, brother?
Leave me in the back, and if I can come back on, I can come back on. If not, I'll just bounce.
Okay, send that discount code.
Yeah. It's already set, man. You missed it.
There you go.
Oh, shit.
All right, Dan, cool. You come back on if you want, man.
Has left the state.
All right, brother. Thanks for chilling, man. We'll see you in a bit.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Hey.
Yeah. All right, Nick. Hey, thanks, Nick. Thanks.
There you go.
What's up, Dale?
Boom. There's Chris.
Happy birthday, gang.
Appreciate it, man.
What's up, Dale?
How you guys doing? Happy
Yeah,
birthday.
we're all right. How are you doing? What part of the world you in?
I'm just coming into New York City.
Oh,
nice.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm picking up my.
The only thing you could have said that
I
was
left
worse than that
Tennessee
was
this
Chicago.
morning.
Damn.
Yeah,
So,
I left this morning, picking up my son and driving back. So it'll be about a 30-hour drive.
There you go. Are you going to stop for dinner there, Dale, in the city or what?
No, I'm gonna pick his ass up and drive home.
how much were your tolls? Like $1,000?
Haven't got to any yet, but it's the stuff's showing like $23. I'm just in my pickup, so I'll just run through them. They can catch me later.
Yeah, until you hit the bridges. They're about $100 a piece.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Welcome to New York City, Proxnet, the Whitestone. Have a great day. George W.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually going to Brooklyn, so I'll miss a couple of them. So
John Kintera made that for us.
We need to get one of them birthday.
Lounge lizard. It's a lounge lizard.
Jesus Christ.
wow.
You need to start building up a mantle and having a bunch of them on there lined up.
That's unbelievable. What a great depiction of Pedro. That's
I
awesome.
know it was. It was a good one. That was one shot, one take, man. That was all it was. Right there.
Unbelievable.
Tex Crowley. Tex Crowley helped me with it. So thank you, Tex. I appreciate you taking this photo shoot of me there, man.
That's sweet.
Tex likes playing with his lizard.
Hey, I just want to stop in for a minute and say happy birthday, but I got to get back on the road. But I just want to make sure I took the opportunity to say hi.
Be safe, Dale.
Appreciate it,
Hey,
Dale.
I'll talk to you Monday, Dale.
Okay,
Have a good
sounds
weekend.
good.
I'll
See
talk
ya.
to you Tuesday, Dale.
Bye-bye. All right, sounds good. And maybe for
I'll fuck with
Wednesday.
you.
Wednesday's booked.
I got Wednesday. Wednesday's mine. Okay.
Everybody take a day.
All right, sounds good.
Fill up his calendar. That's fucked up.
All right, bye, y'all.
See you, Dale.
Later, Dale.
You gotta give him a hard time before he leaves.
Dude, Dale's awesome, bro.
This is the Brady Bunch square setup right here.
Tex, I'm sending you a link. I got space for one more person. Old
Who's
Tex
going to
Crowley.
be?
Tex Crowley.
Josh, you actually need one? A real one? This is water, Josh.
I have water right here, dog. Promise.
I saw the water flying through the air when you first came on. You were quenched.
So have you guys heard about the new show we're launching next week?
What? There's a new show?
Yeah. Hold on. Give me a second.
Hound's
Talk about
Corner?
that.
Spotlight real quick.
What is it called? Hound's Corner?
Tow Truck Tuesdays, baby.
That's a good one, Jeff.
So we scored our first guest is going to be Trooper Ben from the Kansas Highway Patrol.
Oh, that's awesome.
Let's go.
He's
Nice.
going to be our very first guest on Tuesday, Tow Truck Tuesdays. We're going to do a little bit of every couple of Tuesdays. We'll do something tow truck related and try to get some more insight out there and help everybody out. We're going to work through the Logistics Lounge Media Group here and throw it out there and see what happens.
So let me ask you this. What is the goal of Tow Truck Tuesdays? I mean, what are you trying to accomplish with there? What are you going to talk about?
So the first one with Trooper Ben, we're gonna he put a post out a little while ago. Kansas has written 1,501 tickets for speeding over 100 miles an hour.
And a truck.
So just tickets that they write. So they've written over 1,500 tickets to motorists going over 100 miles an hour. So when you're weaving in and out of big trucks, when you're standing on the side of the road trying to deal with a broke down truck, these are all situations that you're going to run into. And that's one of the topics that we're going to cover. We'll talk about how their rotation works and consent, non-consent towing, that sort of thing.
All right, I got to ask you this. You're not going to like this question. You are not going to like this question.
Why did Noah put you up to it?
No. But seriously, why do tow truck drivers take advantage of trucks that break down and charge them a fucking arm and a leg to pull their trailers and trucks off the highway?
Here we go. Another fucking Noah respecter.
Oh, come on.
All right. Come on, Tow Truck Tuesday. I'll debate your ass all day and twice on Sunday.
That's right.
Let's talk about it.
That's right.
Predatory towing is here to stay.
And the reason why I'm asking this, no problem. But I'm saying the thing is that I hear it all the time. So I figure you're on the show. Where's the justification? It's not for me. I don't own a truck, but I just hear it constantly all the freaking time.
Well, it's typical truck driver, right? Let's bitch about everybody else but ourselves, right? So I've actually consulted with a few drivers and a couple of companies about this recently, and one of the things that I always find in all but one of the cases so far, it was the driver's fault that got him in that position in the first place, right? So don't back off the back of the lot down into the ditch, and then have to call a tow truck and then cry that it cost you $4,000 to pull it out. You backed off the back of the lot and stuck your trailer in the ditch.
The reality is that equipment and labor is not cheap, Jeff. You know that.
That's right. When you're talking
people
about
and time is a commodity.
That's
and
right.
The safety alone.
Absolutely. Hey, listen. I used
Don't
to
price
drive
on safety, Jeff. Okay.
Hey, yes, but listen. I used to drive a twin beam old Mack split axle tow truck.
So you needed a lot of towing.
Trucks, and I used to pick up buses, and I used to tag into a tree with one arm and go and put the J hooks and everything on, on accidents and everything. That's risky business, man. That is that is emergency response is about back then was about $500. We're going in.
How many times Corey has gotten killed being on these X spaces, dog?
Hey, listen to this. The guy I used to work with, it was called Marty's Towing in Westwood, New Jersey. Actually, they had an 1.5-inch coiled, what do you call it? The line, not the line, but the steel braided line, right? And it has the C clip on the end with the bolts that make sure that it's tight. He's picking up a bus, and the thing lets go, and it had the fragile end. It came by, hit him in the eye, took it right out.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I've got scars. Oh yeah. So hey, listen, Jeff. If you really, honestly though, if you want to know the answer to your question, tune in Tuesdays for Tow Truck Tuesday. All shit we're going to cover, all stuff we're going to go through, all stuff we're going to talk about. If you really want to know,
you should promote that. You should promote that out there on LinkedIn, seriously, because I hear it all the time. I read the content, and they're always
Pedro, you hear that?
because they don't understand.
I feel like there was a missed opportunity here, though, Corey.
What?
Predatory towing Tuesdays.
Predatory towing Tuesdays.
Hey, I'm telling you, Corey's going to school. Corey's going to school. Go to school, you guys. I didn't know anything about towing. I've always respected tow folks, man. You know, I've never had to pay a bill as a carrier, so I can't say anything. But I'll say this:
it's because you brokers don't pay your bills.
No, that's true. That's true, bro. That's very true. We don't. We put it all on the carrier. That's what a good broker does. Fucking duh. Shit, man.
That's right.
All right. Anyway, dude, not that there's not predatory towers out there, because Corey would be the first fucking one to tell you there are some pieces of shit in this industry that do nothing. But I'll tell you, once you hear a real professional in the tow space like Corey, how long you been doing this? What, decades, huh?
30 something years.
Yeah. Nice. Once you hear someone like Corey, who, I mean, he's been the guy who's owned fucking rotators, you know, the big wreckers that come out and pull shit up. You know, he's owned all that stuff. He's done all those things. And once you hear someone that is a professional in this space like Corey explain the shit to you, it makes sense. But again, Corey would be the first one to tell you, man, sometimes, man, there's just no reason to just charge someone $10,000 fucking dollars for a simple tow 20 miles down the street. And all you had to do was, hook them up, but you sent 2 trucks out there and 3-4 guys and all this other crap. So, but that's the point of Tow Truck Tuesdays is, and to help people understand more and get the perspective from an actual fucking professional in the space, not all these articles you hear about like on Freight Waves and Overdrive. No disrespect to them, because they're just doing their job and reporting news. But not all of them out there are those Ace and A1 towers in Memphis and fucking Chicago. Josh, we know.
Hell yeah, that's true.
We know you're part of the predatory tow mafia.
Oh, fuck that. Hey, but not because Corey's a homie. But
nice, Josh. Nice.
Yeah, nice, Josh. Dude.
Yeah, I mean,
Corey's good people and he's a wealth of knowledge. But I'm telling you, if I had a towing company, I'd open one up right across the street from one of those puppy mill trucking companies, and I just have them like, hey, look, he just got a CDL. Follow him around. He's gonna need you.
Yeah, chase him down.
Corey, you're gonna interview my sister. I hope. I'm gonna introduce you. Her crazy ass.
Wait, what was that? What was that last one, Pedro? I acknowledge drivers F up, but you need to acknowledge I've never not said there wasn't. There are plenty of predatory towing companies out there. But again, you can avoid those companies very easily.
Yeah. But there's predatory motherfuckers in all industries, though.
Shipping, broking.
Corey, who's those? Like, what do you call those guys that like ride around with the police scanners and they'll pull up on that?
That's sad,
man. I think there was like one truck that got hit with a $30,000 bill because these guys pulled up. The cops don't ask any questions. The truck drivers don't ask any questions, and
you just sign the guy's book and drive away, man. Like, that's stupid. Like, you know what I mean? Again, we go back to this all the time. Educating the consumer, and whether it's drivers, whether it's shippers, whether it's receivers, whether it's brokers, it's educating the consumer at the end of the day is what it's all about.
Yes, and a big part of how these men and women get fucked out there with these roadside and these tow things is the non-consent part of it. Like these, it's just kind of like the mechanic shops in a sense. These drivers are in a hard spot and all they're trying to do is get their stuff off the side of the road. And if you're in an accident, that the police department, that district, that state trooper, whatever, they just call whoever's on their fucking list. And the driver doesn't think that, oh, well, I can source my own wrecker. And so that's where a lot of this stuff comes in, man. And that shit does happen. And those people take advantage, but it happens in every industry. So, but Corey's going to talk more about that, man. Corey's going to get like some tow truck builders on. Corey's going to do all kinds of fucking great shit, man. It's just going to be a whole nother level of content. But y'all can come on and debate Corey anytime you want, and we will be taking side bets. We'll see if we can get it on one of those betting sites of who's going to win.
I want to debate Corey on foreskin.
Is that like 4chain?
Yeah. Tex, what's up, bro?
Tex.
What's going on, everybody? Thanks for having me in. Happy birthday.
Thank you, man. Thanks for joining us, man.
Yeah. Did anybody say hello to my really good friend, Papa Freight?
We didn't say hello to Mr. Doc, but Tex hopped in first, so I was trying to say hi to Tex first.
God, so disrespectful.
I like that hat there, Papa. cool looking
Dude,
lid,
yeah.
man.
Hey, man, I got to support my buddies, you know. Hey,
I got mine, and I've worn it on a couple shows now, man. Thanks for sending it, Mr. Dot.
no, it's all yours. But I like that hat better if you can just keep that on for more shows, you know.
Yeah.
One or two, you guys just keep those hats rolling.
I'll send you the bill, man, my friend. All right, I'll send you the invoice.
Yeah, I like Jeff's hat too. That's pretty cool. That's a good celebratory hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Jeff's show. He just lets us run it for him.
Because towing companies, you know, they take your arm and leg, but the real towing companies just want your toes. Right? Isn't that
There you go, Corey. There you go. Oh, man.
Arm and leg, I just want your toes.
That's going to be a Tow Truck Tuesday shirt.
Yeah, right. I just want you.
No, we'll do only toes, man. Only toes.
Royalties to Mr. Papa Freed.
Don't forget, it's boats and toes. Boats and toes.
Yes, boats and toes. That's going to be the first one we do. Boats and toes, man.
And Steve, Tow Truck Tuesday is not a separate thing. Tow Truck Tuesday is part of the Logistics Lounge. So if you want to add that to their website, you help yourself with that.
Oh, damn, Steve.
Damn.
You got you right there, bro.
Hey.
We got you, Steve.
I love Corey. He's a homie.
Oh, man.
We're making things happen right here, folks, on the Logistics Lounge.
Hey, Tex, how's the setup coming, bro? For you selling your photos and being vendor at shows and stuff.
It's working pretty good. I've got pretty much everything done. I just dropped 1,300 for some calendars last night. So I'll put those on the website. I've got a proof coming in probably about 3 or 4 days that I'll make a video of it and then put a link on my website so you can pre-order one. And those should drop first week of September, but I've got 2 shows lined up. I've got Old Town Rig Down in Nacogdoches, Texas, September 13th and 14th, and then Dragging and Pulling in the Pines out in Lufkin, Texas, October 25th and 26th. Those are the first 2 times I'll physically be at any kind of show saying, here's the thing I have. Would you like to buy it? I've never done that before, and I'm 50. So, better late than never, I guess. But we'll see how it goes. If it turns out good, I will be in Louisville at Mid-America, and I'll pay their exorbitant fee and sell posters and whatever. So we'll see.
Dude, we are so fucking behind you, Tex. Hey, when you drop the link, I already told you I want a calendar. Fucking Steve wants sorry. Jessica, she already told you she wants a calendar, dude. So let us know so we can. I don't know how many you're doing, but I want to make sure I snatch one up. But
it's
all of you on the screen,
250 to start.
Okay, well, I'm taking one. But anyone on the screen who doesn't follow Tex and his photography, man, if you love trucking, the photography and the videography that this man does is, I mean, I'm serious, better than anyone else. I'm for real. Like, dude, you are extremely talented.
Tex, you selling pages on the calendar?
Not those kind of pages, Josh.
Charles, you dirty man.
Next year, because it's too late now, but next year I will see if anybody wants to, throw their company logo on a month or something like that, kind of help defer the cost a bit. But right now, it's all straight out of my pocket. We'll see what we can get back from it.
I'll tell you this, Tex. This is how much I love your photography. That picture you gave me, I have still not found the right frame for it, but it is so important to me. It is in my safe, bolted to my wall. Like, no one is going to ruin my truck photo agency photo from a 1946 fucking camera.
There you go.
And folks, right here on the Logistics Lounge, that was a $250 plug for the truck photo agency.
Right there. I'll pay you the second Tuesday of the week.
There you go. No, we love Tex, man. He helped, another one of those people that helped us and gave us advice in the background, man. About photo and videography and stuff, man. And was a dude, introduced us to fucking Long Haul Paul, to Brandon Carpenter, introduced me to Bonehead Trucker. Like, no. Tex is one of those guys that works in the background. Y'all just don't know. He's the ultimate plug, man. He is the ultimate guy to have on your side because he talks to everybody.
I'm kind of the quiet guy that kind of sits off in the background, and if somebody needs something, I'll jump in and help. But I'm not sitting there, trying to put the spotlight on me. I'll do what I need to make what I need to make. But I want everybody else to get what they need out of this industry.
Well, we're excited about your stuff, man. And as soon as you whenever you go to Nacogdoches or whatever, I'm sure you're gonna start putting stuff out. Let us know. We'll share it, dude. And I think you're gonna do great, man. Like even at Matt's, I don't know, maybe I missed it because it was big, but I don't think there was anyone there like actually selling photography for the trucking industry. At Texas Trucking Show, there fucking wasn't, for sure.
Honestly, it's a tremendous idea, man. If you're good with photography, I'm about to leave you a follow because I want to check it out. But I like the idea. I'm with it. That's cool.
I appreciate that.
I had to switch my hat to make Tex feel at home.
Yeah,
there you go. There you go.
Every broker's got a calendar, so I mean, you gotta have.
Yeah, so the calendar will be in first week of September or so, as long as I didn't screw something up on my end. That's why I'm having them send a physical copy, so I know I did it right. They could have sent a PDF today, and I'm like, no, send me a real thing for an extra $20 or whatever it was, and that's fine with me. But Louisville, I'll be talking with them probably mid-September. That's when they open it up for new vendors, as they call it. They let all the previous existing vendors go first, so they can retain their spot. But yeah, I'm gonna have stuff from $5 to $200-300, just depending on who's there and what they want, and just got to mix it up, have something for everybody.
Yep.
Are you gonna do color stuff too, Tex? Like I know you're big into black and white, but are you gonna do any like color print?
I will. I have a couple of color prints that out of the 200 8x10s that I bought, there's about 30 or 40, and they're multiples of the same thing, but 30 or 40 of them that are color, and the rest are black and white. Black and white, honestly, everything has been out of my pocket really thus far, so black and white is a lot cheaper than color when it comes to it. I'm using actual film, not a new Sony camera, which I could use, but anybody can do that, but very few people use old-fashioned large format film. I can't think of anybody in the trucking industry that does, so that's the angle that I'm doing. But I'm looking to introduce more color this coming up year.
Yeah, I like the black and white stuff, dude. I mean, that's shit.
Oh, it's different.
Yeah, the clarity, man, like that comes through, dude. What that picture you shot of us, me, Hunter, and Justin Martin at Matt's was on that 100-something-year-old camera, and the clarity of that fucking thing was insane, man. Insane.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts with it. All it is a lens that has something stopping the light go through, which is a shutter, and then film on the back end and pops open, captures what it sees, shuts. That's it. There's no real technology to it. I had one guy at a show in Fort Worth and be like, what kind of batteries does that thing take? It doesn't. This is before all that. It's literally a box that captures light. That's it.
Yeah, that's true. I remember when you're taking the photos, man, like even people walking by would stop and watch you like doing your setup and everything, man. So So
me being kind of an introverted fella, that's my calling card. If I can walk up with some wild looking thing, and they're like, what is that? Or, that allows me to start talking about it and gets me going. If I just walk up to somebody with nothing with me, I'm like, how you doing? Then I go retreat to the corner of the room. That's who I am. But if somebody sees an interest in a thing I'm doing, it allows me the opportunity to kind of just start talking. So I don't know. That's just my thing.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. Sometimes what propels you is the people that get behind you too. So, it's awesome. So, I just checked out a few pictures myself.
Hey, if I have some advice since you're an introvert. Just say, hey, are you a Truckers for Harris? That'll start the conversation, Will.
It will. Don't read anything.
It'll start something.
A blue can. I'm just gonna say that. So yeah.
Sorry, Chase.
No.
Mr. Dot, how's things been in the in your how was Seattle, man? You were in Seattle for what, a week or two? How was that?
Yeah, I was up there last week. I'm going up there again tomorrow. So just some things going on up there, a lot of work. But I wanted to come in to say congratulations to you guys, man. 1 year of watching you guys, put out the Logistics Lounge. I love it when all you guys are on there. I'm not always in your guys' world of truckload stuff. I do a lot of that, but my stuff is more the final mile, first mile, the specialized freight kind of thing. So, but I love all the content you guys have on here and the people you have on here. And I just want to say congratulations on 1 year, man. Happy birthday.
Thank you, brother.
We appreciate it, Steven, man. You've been just, I don't know. I said you've been another one, but everyone that is on this screen has been one of those people that's just been amazing to us, dude. And we were all connected for the most part, before the show and stuff. So it's kind of weird. The show gave us another way to connect and, even grow our friendship for more than just an online thing and stuff. So we appreciate it, Steve, man. We respect the hell out of you, dude. Man, you know what you're doing, brother. You are very successful in this industry, man. A lot of people look to you for advice. You are very, very in tune on the things that go on, and especially in the niche that you're in. I mean, man, like I wish I could find something to partner with you on, because it would be like the best partnership ever, because I wouldn't have to do shit. Like I would just know, as long as I know Steven's team is taking care of this, I'm freaking good. So we appreciate it, man.
Honestly, like on LinkedIn or any other platform that we're on, that's the biggest compliment I get is when people go, I'm looking for something so I can work with you at.
Yeah.
I know you're doing that, and I'm looking specifically for freight that you can help me with. And that's really helped a lot. I mean, I can't tell you how many different brokers have reached out to me and help them out of a mess or fix something at the first mile or the final mile and fix it for them. And they're very appreciative. So I think networking like this and talking to everybody like this is great, because if you pop into somebody's mind, like, hey, Steve has a facility in Seattle that can, like this one we just got that I was up there. Like I said, I got to go up there again next week, but University of Washington Athletic Department got all brand new medical equipment. And they had ordered it, and it was supposed to be there before football training camp started for the University of Washington, right? Well, it didn't. It got there the day that it started. So we're literally bringing in all their, medical beds that they do their stretching on, that they get their ankles taped on, and all these football players are walking around while we're trying to bring, material in and get material out. And it's just amazing. You walk by and I don't know if you know this, but the new defensive coordinator at University of Washington is Steve Belichick, which is Bill Belichick's son from the Patriots. And he literally moved a table with me.
Nice.
Like, what are you doing? You have more important things to do. He's like, I want to help you move this. Oh, yeah, no, you got more important things to do, but it's those things where, again, the expectation of the shipper and the people was that it was supposed to arrive prior to any of these guys being in this facility. And then at the last minute, it was like, can you add a team? Can you get more people? Can you get this done within a couple of days? I mean, it's a huge project. I know initially we had it for a week or so, but can you get it done? Can you get enough people and get it done in a number of days? And sure enough, I mean, I got there at 9 a.m. left at 9 at night on Monday, did the same thing on Tuesday, you know what I mean? And some of those people hung around with me, and sometimes you get workers that won't. You got somebody, hey, I got a jet at noon, and it's just that's the way it is in the first and final mile industry. I mean, you're not going to find, unless you own the company or you're getting paid a lot of money, you're not going to find people who's going to be extremely dedicated to work 12 to 15 hours in a day, right?
True.
I mean, truck drivers do that. I'll drive for, I'll do my 14 hours and get my 11 hours of driving in, right? But, a lot of I shouldn't say regular people, but, other people in that warehousing first and final mile space, they don't see anything after 8 hours. They don't want to see anything after 8 hours, right? That's why they work there.
Steve, hey, all of that is fucking well and dandy. Woohoo. But you know what my favorite thing about you is, man, that very few people know, is that Steve used to be logistics at Rockford fucking Fosgate and is a car audio guy. And dude, your Tokyo Drift story, no, that tops everything else, bro. Like, dude, you did audio files a service that will go down in audio history, Steve. So yay, University of Washington. Rockford Fosgate is better.
Yeah, I was there for a decade as a director of distribution. I absolutely loved the car audio. I love car audio aficionados. I love talking to people about the systems they had in their cars. I think I was at Rockford about the same time Jeff was over at Onkyo, right?
Yep.
When were you at Onkyo? So he was in the audio.
89 to 99, 98.
Yeah. So you were at Onkyo at the same time I was at Rockford Fosgate. So, I mean, I shipped a lot of freaking speakers and amplifiers and head units and all that stuff over the years. So I really enjoyed that and loved it. It was probably my favorite. I've got more stories from that.
You've got to tell the Fast and the Furious story, though, Steve. You've got to tell the Fast and Furious story.
So in Fast and Furious, we were working with Walmart and Best Buy at the very first Fast and Furious movie. So very first movie. And Walmart and Best Buy were doing a blister pack of the movie, right? So they had this big rollout. I mean, in all the newspapers, a 1-page ad about come buy your head unit and speakers from Rockford Fosgate. And, it's a branded package that you could buy from those. And so basically manufacturing was being done overseas and it ran way behind. They basically weren't going to meet the schedule. And if you've ever worked with large retailers, they will fine you millions of dollars if you don't deliver the inventory that you promised, right?
Yes, sir.
So of course, they pull me into the office and I'm the logistics, director of distribution. They said, Steve, what are we going to do here? I mean, we're going to get fined millions of dollars. And so I had all these containers all lined up to come over to the U.S. full of this product. On the ocean, it was supposed to meet the distribution schedule to get to their distribution centers. It did not. So they said, what can we do? And that's the experience I got on chartering my first airplanes. So if you've ever bought an entire airplane or a number of airplanes to ship product, that's my first experience in having to do that and bringing all that product in.
But you failed to say something.
way.
That went out to all of their places, not one. He's not talking one. They're talking a mass distribution to everyone that's out there, every facility. That's a task in and of itself.
Like I said, my 10 years at Rockford, I have a lot of these stories that just, blow people away when I say what has to happen to make things work. But, you learn those things, you get those experiences. And now, same thing. Jeff and I don't know who else is in here, but, we've had 40 years in this business. So if we've come across something, it's probably come across our desk and they said, hey, you got to get this done. and we got to figure out how to get it done. Right. So when the ultimate thing, though, is it's about the money. Right. So that when the CFO calls you in and goes, hey, what happened to your budget?
Well, no, it's over there.
It's gone. It's gone.
When I was building,
you just had me charter 7.
Swish.
I wish I knew you back when I was building Amazon Air, man. I could have really used you over there.
Yeah, it's crazy stuff, So
when you have to deal with chargeback dollars and all of that kind of stuff, it's bullshit. It's such a racket. It really is. It's just a money center. That's all it is. It's a profit center all the way to the bank, man. It doesn't mean shit. They just do that just to aggravate the shit out of you. That's all they do. It's unbelievable.
Right, man. And Robert was talking about that. They actually brought over all the cars from that first Fast and Furious movie over to the Bonaza racetrack here in Phoenix and let us drive all those cars around. So
that's shit.
Yeah, I got to get behind the wheel of each of those and drive them around the racetrack for that first Fast and Furious movie. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's badass.
10 or 11 of them now, right? I mean, they on number 11 or
feels like there's 30 of them.
Yeah, since Paul Walker died, I think they had another 3 after that or something. I mean, I don't think they're going to be like 90 fucking years old, man. Souped up Volkswagens or something. It's hilarious. Hey, listen, I got a plug for Papa Freight. Listen, guys, if you're looking for customized crating and inside delivery, dunnage removal, all that, I've seen his work. I've met the man. He's the real deal. There's no bullshit behind him. What he says, he does. He's one of very few people that actually does the work, that gets in the trenches and works with his troops. A lot of guys don't do that, man. They step back and they let their troops do it. He's not that guy, man. Trust him. Do it. Use him. He's good.
Thank you, Jeff.
Yeah,
Use
wait
and
till
abuse him.
fucking invoice, man. All right.
Use and abuse Steven.
He's going to send me that fine invoice.
That's it. Here's your chargeback, Steve.
Yeah, again, guys, I wanted to get on here and say happy birthday to you, and I bought the diapers and everything, so you're good. 1 year old.
I appreciate it, man. It's a tough economy out here.
We need all the help we can get, man. Hey, we have a fund set up. It is called the Help a Broker Out Fund. Okay. We take donations all the time. Let us know. We'll drop you our PayPal, our Zelle, our Cash App. Hey, anyone that's ever been on this show can attest that when you leave the show, the first thing you get is a text message that asks if you want to add a tip.
Careful what kind of tip.
Hey, I donated. I bought one of your hats. Look at that.
Did, bro. You did.
Yeah. The problem is I put "Don't eat yellow snow" and he sent it back to me and said "Try harder."
Oh man.
Eat around the brown snow.
He skipped straight to it.
Fucking Joe.
Man, this show is way off the rails, man.
It's Friday.
All right, boys and girls. Hey, happy birthday. I got to bounce here, but we'll see y'all on Tuesday. But happy birthday, boys. It's been a cool year, man. I'm glad I got following this train early, and I'm glad it's been going the way it has, man. You guys are doing killer work. Keep doing it, and I'm glad to be part of the fam and helping you guys out on Tuesday. And let's get this thing rolling. And you guys have a good birthday. Have a good Friday.
And we're proud to have you, Corey. We know nobody else wants you, and that's why you came to us, but we'll take that.
I've been pitching this shit for 3 years.
The Lounge Orphanage Fund for predatory towers.
Yeah.
I think I literally posted on a Tuesday 2 weeks ago about missing the logistics lounge. So I'm glad there's a show on Tuesday now. Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. Fuck
There you go.
Corey, see you on X.
Have a good weekend.
Take care,
Be safe out there, homie.
Fucking Corey, dude. That guy right there is.
That show's gonna be funny, dude.
Yeah.
Whoa. What time is this coming out on Tuesday?
It's gonna be an afternoon, just like our normal stuff.
I said 4-ish.
I was about to say, because there's a show that's on Tuesdays.
What show is that?
Ours. It's on Reese Radio every Tuesday.
That was a rhetorical question. Like that was your chance to give yourself a plug.
I did. I just did. We're on Reese Radio
That was a sucky
every
plug.
Tuesday.
That was a sucky plug, Charles. Try again.
All right.
We're
on
charging it
Reese
twice,
Radio.
by the way.
every
We're charging
Tuesday.
it twice.
You should be giving me no charge. You just cut me off, Hound.
Yeah.
All right, third time, third charge.
That's a dog.
We're on Reese Radio at 7 p.m. every Tuesday.
That's it.
That's it. That's all that needs to be said. It's Reese Across America Radio. Where else are you going to find this awesomeness?
And what channel is that, sir?
Reese Across America Radio. It's not a channel. It's a whole radio network.
Oh, I thought you were like Sirius XM.
Oh, don't spoil the surprise yet.
I don't know the surprise. How am I-
Exactly, and you don't know yet.
And you know who else?
Close.
You know who else is on Reese Across America Radio, right?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Our friend Trey.
Our friend Trey, but so is Mr. Lombard has a show on there. He's doing something on there now, isn't he? Michael
No, he doesn't have a show on there. He's raising money. I actually hooked him up with them over there. So
really?
I hooked him up with Courtney because I've been working with Reese for years now. I hooked him up with Courtney because he wanted to have some kind of organization to do the donations to that he's taken in from the marathons he's doing. And I could not think of better correlation than Lombard and Reese.
Oh, yeah, bro. Yeah.
And for those of you that aren't familiar with Reese outside of just like their involvement, the cool thing about Reefs Across America, outside of just their radio station, is they do a gala every year in December up in DC. And if you've never attended that, being a veteran and attending that thing is probably one of the most moving experiences I've ever done. Freight has a thing called the Veteran Readiness Summit that a company named Fastport and 10th Street throw every year up in DC. And immediately following that, you have the Reefs Gala, and then you go and lay reefs at Arlington the very next day. And it's a really awesome experience.
I can't agree with you more. I mean, I'm a huge supporter of Mission 22, Reefs Across America. I don't buy one reef. I buy like 17, 34. I go out there and I lay them out there as well. I married into a military family. My father-in-law, he's buried up in West Point. He was a major general in the U.S. Army. He was appointed by Ronald Reagan. I've been in the middle of the Pentagon. You know, I support all of that. You know, I'm definitely a supporter of Reefs Across America and many other facets. So good job, man. I appreciate what you guys do.
No, Reefs is an awesome organization. And like the more you learn about the story, I thought for years I knew what their whole thing was. And then the more you get involved with them and listen, the more you hear about how it started and how it's continued to go and grow and how much they depend on the freight industry.
Oh, yeah,
trucking plays a massive role in making this happen.
And they don't even charge. They don't even charge them. They'll move those reefs free of charge. And you can't ask for a better donation than that. Seriously. And they go to all the cemeteries that are out there across the country. We're not talking just one. We're talking thousands. I mean, hundreds of thousands of reefs that are just distributed in a very short period of time. And then you've got, you know, the armed forces across the country that are at all these cemeteries on a specific, what day is that? It's December 13th.
You can make me look it up now.
I think it's the 13th. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's so well laid out, no pun intended, but you know, well served by a lot of the local dignitaries live in the towns that really put on a great event. The
14th.
The 14th.
The second Saturday. It's always the second Saturday of December.
I knew I was close. Yeah, I knew I was close. But you know what? If you guys aren't involved, I strongly recommend that you do and give what you can. You know, just because some give more than others, it doesn't matter. It's just the thought of giving something and repaying people that gave everything for you to enjoy the freedoms that we have.
That's well, what's cool about it is you look at our network here, just the people in this room. There's not a person in this room, whether it's financially or just with time and expertise and network, that can benefit that organization. Definitely. There's so much of the logistics side that goes behind the scenes there. I know this wonderful woman, Courtney, who runs the planning and orchestrating all the different companies to pick up and drop off in certain areas, and they all originate in Maine. And so you think about getting across the entire United States to all the veterans.
Yeah. In a very short period of time, too.
Yeah.
Very short period of time.
Yeah, it's impressive what they've managed to do and how much they grow and continue to grow each year. I know this past year with the economy the way it was really hard for them because a lot of people cost-wise just did not have financial stability enough to commit. Or people are committed and then the market had tanked and then they're like, oh, I can't afford this no more. But like owner operators play a huge role in this.
Remember, guys out there, it is better to give than it is to receive. Yeah. Do what you possibly can. I've seen it where they've brought in even more reefs and they've told people, oh, we have extras, please take them. We don't want them. You know what they did? They walked around the cemetery and they doubled up on some of the tombstones that were out there. It was just great. Nobody wanted it.
Wow.
You know, it was fantastic. But don't just buy and not show up. Show up at your local cemetery who's part of Reefs Across America. Sign up, lay those things down, pay your respect. You know, it really hits you right there, right in the chest, man. It really does.
And check out that Veteran Readiness Summit up in DC. You could Google it. It comes through from Fastport, 10th Street. I go every year. They have amazing content as far as like veteran hiring, retention.
I didn't know they did that, man. My
Yeah.
grandfather is actually buried in Arlington.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. My grandfather was a West Point graduate. He was a West Point professor. I mean, literally, my grandfather has so many fucking medals that my dad has a display and can't like. He has like 3 or 4 Purple Hearts. He's got like 2 Bronze Stars, like 3 Silver Stars. Like he's got a ton of stuff. But yeah, he's buried in Arlington. I've never been to his grave, but I don't know they did that, Charles. That would be, dude. That would be so. I don't know. That would be so cool to do that, and then to be able to go lay a wreath on my grandfather's. Dude, that would be. Man.
I'll post the link because there's a sign up link, and it's very inexpensive to attend the.
Oh yeah.
For
Yeah,
me,
but-
if you go to that, you need to go to the Veteran Readiness Summit because it's just layer after layer of just amazing organizations. So the Veteran Readiness Summit, all these different companies get together from Psych Armor to Fastport to 10th Street to even us, CDL Life, Hot Seat, all of us go. And it's just panels and panels of information. Then Fastport does this thing with hiring their heroes where they give away a truck each year to a veteran that was voted upon for being deserving. They have this panel of veterans that lobby to win, and they give away a truck right there in DC. And it's a beautiful truck each year.
Well, I'll tell you what, you know, when you're talking about Arlington, one thing that you really got to see is when they bury a service person, they bring out the caissons, and I don't care if there's 500 people in there. It's so dead quiet that you can hear a pin hit the ground. It's like life-changing kind of stuff that you can't explain it unless you're there and you see that kind of stuff. It's amazing. My father-in-law could have been buried there, but he wanted to be buried in West Point. So,
and you know, this is Chase and I were literally talking about veterans behind before the show started. I was talking about a customer of mine that I've been working for a year, and then out of nowhere, the guy noticed that in my signature, I have 101st Airborne insignia, and it's actually a clickable link. You click on it, and it goes to 101st Airborne's like site and the history. But dude, I worked this guy for a year, and he finally noticed my thing. And ever since then, like now the guy's just feeding me loads. Literally right now, that's what I was just doing. Was he just sent me another load? Said, "Hey man, can you please do this one for me?" And it all was from we both served. Like he is old enough to be my father and was stationed where I was stationed 30 years before I was. But like, you know, here we were talking about this stuff, and he's told me stories of the things he went to. And I know that's not about Reese, but just I just say that because, man, being a veteran in America is a powerful and lovely thing. You know, it really is. I will say that this country has a love for those who stand up and raise their hand and do service to this country. Maybe other countries do too, but I don't think nowhere near the level that we do. And even after you get out, the stuff that they do for you, like here in Texas, depending on your VA disability, I mean, you pay no fucking, taxes on your house. You don't pay for license plates. You get all of these things that are just absolutely crazy. Like your burial, me, like here in Texas, my burial will be completely free. I can be buried anywhere I want to be, veteran cemetery, anywhere else. And there's even pages where you put yourself up there and other veterans will come out and come to your funeral and support, a fellow brother and stuff. So across America is a big deal. Our city, we have a veteran cemetery where I'm at. We have a fucking humongous one. And when they laid the wreaths out in December, they literally shut down a 4-lane, 75-mile-an-hour highway in direct traffic. It is so packed full of fucking people. It's nuts, man. When they lay them and when they pick them up, same thing. It is absolutely crazy.
Now, I just have to say something. I'm not going to go fucking political here, and I don't want to really discuss it. But listen, when our government takes care of illegals before veterans, I got a big fucking problem with that.
Oh,
and
brother. Don't get me started.
Don't even fucking go there. I'm dead serious about this stuff.
That's right.
It is fucked up. I'm serious. The ones that put their life on the line, that gave it all, their families are suffering because of the loss, and yet they will not do that. The VA hospitals are fucking letting their veterans down as well. I'm not going to go into it. I don't want to fucking discuss it because it's fucking horrible. It really is.
Hey, we won't get on it, but I'll go a step further, and you can say whatever you want. I think veterans should almost come before anyone else in this country when it comes to government financial help. Period. I mean, everybody, government veterans should be at the top of the list for any kind of assistance, whether it be housing or food stamps or college fund. Everything. I think that veterans should be at the top, and you can say whatever, but I don't know. If you've never served, you don't fucking get it. Like you just don't. You don't get it. If you've never served, especially if you served during wartime, you definitely don't fucking get it. You know what I mean?
I never served, and I do get it, and that's why I'm passionate about that. And it's just a fucking bunch of bullshit. It really is. It's like unbelievable.
Yeah. All right, back to the fucking happiness. No.
Getting serious.
Back to the fucking happiness.
Seriously.
Let's flip this thing.
Being a veteran, most of our business is predicated off of a government contract we've had since 2018, service in the military. And the reason we get that is because, I'm a veteran. And then we, 17 out of 19 employees on that program were veterans. So they love the fact that, I'm employing veterans to get out there and fulfill these military contracts. So it's always a benefit to serve, not just like you said, getting a house loan or going into the VA for medical care. I mean, if you serve your country and you walk in and you say, I want to continue serving my country as a civilian by, fulfilling these government contracts, you get favoritism over those that haven't served. And so that's one of the benefits of doing it. And that's why I'm glad that I did it. When I went in at 17, I had no clue that when I was 40 years old that the government was going to go, well, we're going to prefer you over some of these other people who put the bid in on this because you're a veteran. You know what I mean? I mean, when you're 17, you don't understand the repercussions or what it means until you get out of being, of serving, and you get out and you do something and things come your way. And that's a positive thing about it. That's a good
thing. Steve, if people knew the benefits to being a veteran, we would not have a recruitment problem. I'm serious. People don't understand how fucking badass it is to be a veteran and the shit that I live near a military town, and almost every business you go to, are you a veteran? Yes. Okay. 20% discount, 15% discount, 10% discount, buy one, get one free special, special everything. Our state, the banks, you get special financing, you get special mortgage rates. I mean, when,
everyone's got a special mortgage rate right now, brother.
Well, you know what I mean, dude. I'm telling you, I think if people understood, I didn't understand. And I come from a military family. I mean, I got out 2008, and I mean, I'm still learning and getting more benefits every single day just from, man. And I'll tell you, the other thing that I think people realize is, honestly, the military is the easiest fucking job you will ever have in your life. They tell you everything. There is nothing left to question. You know what to wear, when to be there. You know the fucking lunch schedule. You know what I mean? It is the easiest thing. Even they send you to combat. It's like, hey, if you survive, you'll leave on this date. No longer, you know what I mean? Everything, dude. It is the simplest fucking job ever.
Hey, Steven Pedro, thank you for your service, y'all.
Man, my honor, dude. I don't need any thanks, bro. I mean, it was my honor to serve this fucking country.
Damn, Josh, it's like that.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, you served too, Charles?
No, they just let anyone in the Navy.
Yeah.
Oh shit, thanks, bro. Yeah.
Charles, you gotta show them the sleeve.
I know you like
show them the sleeve, man.
Guys, I gotta run. Thanks for
dropping those bombs.
Thanks for letting me loiter in here, guys. I gotta get out. Have a good
Bye,
weekend.
Tim. Hey, thanks, bro.
Happy
Later, brother.
Hey, I want to become a Navy SEAL, but I don't know how to swim.
Dude, all right. I'm gonna take that. You know how many people join the Navy, and when you're going through boot camp, it gets to the swim test, and I've never swam. I can't swim. And I'm like, and you chose the Navy?
That's hilarious.
Hey, I was on the Navy. I don't know who I was talking to about this on LinkedIn just yesterday, but my first choice was the Navy because I had a job already lined up for after I got out that it would have been like $50, $40 or $50 an hour back in the early 2000s, but I was going to do ship radar and ship technology repair. And dude, my wife, I joined at the height of the war. So like everyone was joining the military. Like, I mean, they had people beating down the fucking door to join every branch of service. So they were being pretty picky. They honestly were. And my
I bet
wife
they
was,
regret that now.
dude, she was pregnant with our second son. And the Navy said, oh, well, by the time you graduate boot, your son will be born. So we have to count him as a dependent. And at that time, you cannot have more than 2 dependents and join the Navy. And then the fucking Army got me. God damn it.
That story checks out.
Dude, I would have loved to have been in the Navy, bro. I'm serious, man. I would have loved to have been in the Navy.
All the real men say that.
Hey, I did, man. But I was smart though, because I'm telling you, the military, even join the military itself is free schooling for your job. If you're smart and you choose the right fucking school, you know, then I mean, like even when I went to the Army, I actually was going to be a combat medic. Had a whole plan, dude. I was going to be a combat medic, do my 6 years, and then I was going to use my GI Bill to go get my physician's assistant degree, dude. Bro, I'd be making, you know, $200,000 a year right now. But height of the war, and they said, hey, we'll give you a $10,000 bonus to be a medic, but those people aren't getting blown up, and we don't need them. What we do need are truck drivers, and we'll give you $40,000 to do that. We'll give you $40,000 to do that. They're getting blown up left and fucking right. We can't replace them fast enough. 22-year-old guy with a family, the fuck you think I did? You know, but hey, my wife reaped the benefits. Dude, I was an E2, Charles, and my wife had a Lincoln Navigator. Bro, every fucking body. No, but I was smart, dude. We put like $7,000 down on this thing. Our payment was dirt cheap. And so, but yeah, man, I was a fucking truck driver. I was a dad.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. I mean, look.
Later, Jeff.
Later, Jeff.
Hey, yeah, man. Happy birthday. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great weekend.
You too, Jeff.
There ain't nothing wrong with it, man. And I'll give Josh a bone on this one. So out of the states that I'm familiar with, some of the states that got the best veteran benefits is Illinois. And I know that's crazy to say, but I was able to go through college without using my GI Bill for school. Well, because Illinois had its state perks to being a veteran. Now, you come across a lot of that. People just don't know about it. We as a industry, we as a nation do a piss poor job of advertising all the things veterans have at their fingertips. Otherwise, I don't think we'd have a recruitment issue. And then, you know, we could focus on how we're going to go recruit truck drivers from orphanages, as I found out this week.
Dude, Hunter, did you tell me about that shit, bro?
About what?
Was it you that told me about
I told you yesterday when we were shooting the
Charles.
shit.
Charles, you've got all right. Breaking news, Charles, you've got to tell this story, bro. You've got to fucking tell this shit.
So I had a guest on Cents Per Mile last week, and he was coming back from a conference, and he was telling me that this great idea, you know, we're in a driver shortage, and this great idea that people are having and putting money behind right now is going to orphanages and looking for the orphans that are aging out at 18 soon to get them their CDL and recruit them in the truck. And I'm like, yeah, this is great. They haven't been victimized by life enough. Let's go ahead and get them into trucking.
Who the fuck comes up with this shit?
And there's someone putting money behind it. I don't want to hear the guy that heard it somewhere. I want to get to the guy that's got a company built off this idea.
Yeah, I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall in that conference room. Someone's like, I got it. We're going to orphanages. Like,
yeah, I mean, we're in a recruiting crisis. We need orphans in trucking.
Tell me this does not sound like some super secret government driver recruiting program. Like that is the shit the government would do to recruit some test monkeys for some shit.
Dude, what the
orphanage? Like, no one's gonna miss them, you know.
Gas comes back. He's like, "Hold on, we're gonna talk about orphans and trucking. We were just talking about veterans."
In the bathroom, I'm like, "What the fuck did I just hear in my AirPods?" First I hear Illinois finally did something right for veterans. I'm shocked right now. I'm fucking shithole state.
Go on my LinkedIn. Look, it's sometime around last week I posted it. But look for there's even a caption in the video that says "Orphans for Trucking." It was one of those things I could not pass up clipping and putting out there. I'm like, this is great.
I'm sure
I mean, not
Amazon,
literally
I'm
great,
sure
but great
Bezos
content.
is fucking funding something there, allegedly. I don't
Allegedly.
know.
Allegedly by Josh.
He's starting a fucking trucking farm. He would, dude. I'm telling you, you guys don't know Bezos, dog. Like I do.
I don't. Not at all.
I wonder if anybody's done the statistics if there's been more truckers become orphans than orphans become truckers.
God dang, Steve.
Hey, clever motherfucker. That's funny.
But all right, so we talked about this a little bit yesterday. There is some sound logic to it. I don't like the direction at all. I'm not condoning the direction at all. Let's just be clear. But they're in an orphanage. They're alone. They don't have family. So you had to know someone on the freight side was like, they'd be a perfect truck driver. They'll never need to go home. Like someone had that wheel turning and like, this is a great target audience. And I'm like, yeah, you're going to burn in hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna get DHS involved. You're gonna be
He said DHS. Someone's selling data on the back end.
Fuck yeah. No, I'm joking.
Somebody always is, unfortunately.
Josh, you live in Illinois, so if you talk crap about Illinois, DHS can show up to your door. So
I wish they would.
Hey, you better watch out with that last name. You better watch out with that last name you got. you gonna have a couple acronym government services coming to your door, sir, asking for your cardo.
Oh shit.
When you walk into a truck stop, instead of going to the DOT medical office, you can go into the DHS office and talk to them too.
There you go.
We'll put one of them in every truck stop as well. If we're going to hire a bunch of
if that's not motivation to go out there and adopt rather than procreate on your own, you can save one from joining trucking.
God damn, Charles.
Somebody call Sam McLaughlin. I've got an idea.
Oh, dude.
For the price of a cup of coffee a day, you can save this poor child from getting in this truck.
Charles, we have so got to do something together with this. I'm serious. We have got to find a way to make a commercial about saving orphans from joining trucking.
Dude, I don't know. I like Steve's thing, man. Truck drivers turning into orphanages. Yeah. Like, put a bunch of grease on their face, just like lowly next to the truck.
Dude, Charles, there is your next recruitment thing. All right.
No, not mine. No.
For turning into orphans, use hot seat services. save a driver from being familyless.
I don't think trucking works that way, my friend. I think it might be a contributing factor to the orphanage.
It's our foot in the door, though, to shippers. Hey, you need to support these drivers. They need somewhere to go.
Yeah.
You know what? I got a crazy story. I had my cousin from Houston about 3 weeks ago, and she brings this dude over, and I'm like, I don't want to put her on the spot, but it is what it is. We're chilling, and we're talking about logistics, and I was like, dude, he asked me, how'd you get in there? And I told him, how'd you get in there? He's like, dude, you're not going to believe it. I was locked up with Bernie Madoff in North Carolina. He said, you got to start a business. I'm like, no fucking way, bro. He shows me pictures on his phone, and he's like showing the notes that they wrote back and forth. I'm like, holy shit, dude. And he's like, he picked legit trucking out of it all. He only has like four or six trucks, but it's fucking crazy. Bernie Madoff. I was like, out of all people.
Dude. Well, you got Bezos. You got the big one.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of got like the creme de la creme.
Pedro's in the background building up an orphans from trucking commercial already.
He's like, I'm making sure. Guys,
you're gonna see it streaming in the commercial break and be like, for 50 cents a day, you can save this child from going to trucking.
That's fucked up.
Thank you, truck stop. Thank you.
I love that you post up truck stop when we're like talking all kinds of weird shit. Like,
those guys are gonna be careful about when they pop in now.
they're really, never mind. What we meant to say was
The
earlier.
Logistics Lounge has its own truck stop representative.
Very well.
We do. Mr. Trenton Martin. All right.
I like Trenton, but I don't like him in June.
Yeah. You're a dumbass. Trenton, we can hang out. I would shoot you a link, but you won't come on. Maybe I'll shoot Trent a link. Maybe I should do that.
Bro, get on here, bro.
All right, guys, I got a split, but congratulations or my
Thanks, Charles.
condolences. You guys choose which one is best applied here.
Hey, I feel that way about weddings.
No, you guys are doing great stuff. Nothing but love for you guys.
You too, Charles. Thanks, brother. And we got to do something, man. Some lounge since per mile stuff, dude. Like we've been.
Before I split, you gave me a good opportunity here, and Josh, I agree. We need to do some stuff, but we do have an open casting call. We got some really exciting topics coming up. So if anyone wants to contribute, would love to get you on. I will. So one of them is the next one we're doing is cargo theft. We're looking for some people that want to talk about cargo theft.
Really? Are you looking to someone to talk about cargo theft?
Yep.
I know a person or 12.
We're 12.
We can bring the whole family.
We're also doing a second version of one of our most popular episodes where drivers in the CDL Life audience get to ask a broker anything. So we're looking for some brave brokers to come on.
Oh,
they're all in front of the drivers.
I'll take it.
Last time we had Paul from Freight Caviar, and he said one of the most controversial hot takes we had, which was broker transparency is the same as socialism.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Yep, he said it. I even gave him a chance to not say it and re-record it. He just doubled down.
It is socialism. I say it to anybody.
I'm down for that one.
I'll debate anything, Charles. I'm a crazy motherfucker, dude.
And then we're doing a special one during Truck Drivers Appreciation Week that'll air the week after. But we're rebuilding the Truck Drivers Bill of Rights.
Oh shit.
And if you're not familiar with that, I highly encourage you to Google it and look at it. It's actually some pretty good stuff that we all talk about pretty frequently, but we're going to rebuild it and make it more applicable to the day we live in now. And yes, bathrooms will still be on there because they still don't have that.
Dude, that is just the craziest. No, that bathroom thing is
the fact that it's going to be a bill tells you that, like,
I'm telling you,
we're in
Charles,
trouble.
I never ever had that issue. Not one single fucking time about a bathroom when I was a driver. Not once.
I didn't either, but I will say that there are certain things that I still notice now that have gotten worse. Like when I drove, I didn't have the bathroom access thing, but there was a couple times you walk into a place and it's like drivers enter here, and you enter through a door, and all of a sudden you're in like an 8x8 cage.
Dude, I have that, but honestly, man, like I don't know, dude, like that one right there is an argument to me that's because I understand that. Like it's one of those things. If again, some people don't have the ability to put themselves in the other person's position and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the whole cage thing, never.
I get it. You don't want them wandering in and getting hurt. And
it's a lot of theft. Yeah, it's a lot of theft.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's less about the theft and just some knucklehead going in there and like, hey, that looks like it could chop off my hand. Let me stick it there.
Yeah, I agree, Charles. I agree, man. It is. You do, man. I've been to warehouse where you will get drivers. They'll go in and no one will beat a window. They'll literally just start walking through the warehouse, fucking trying to look for someone to talk to. And it's like, dude, like seriously. So Charles has a good point. It is. It's more not just about theft, man. It's about like
something Thomas would do.
Yeah, there's a lot of liability there.
Oh yeah.
I might have to rejoin
put my email in the
my
chat
computer, guys. I can't hear. It's my first time on my cell.
Sorry, go ahead, Charles. Sorry.
I was going to say I got a split because I got a team meet, but I put my email. If anyone wants to come on about any of those topics, just shoot me an email. I'll get you guys scheduled.
Fuck yeah, dude. I want to be on the broker one. That'd be a good one.
Yeah, that'll be a really good one. You guys should come on.
Yeah, that one would be awesome.
All right, guys. Congratulations.
Thanks, Charles.
Charles, see you, man.
Be good, broski.
Take it easy, Charles.
Yeah. Dude.
Hey guys, I need to bounce too. I just wanted to like pop back on and whatever. Say hey. And look at my hat. See my hat? I gotta fix it. It's still like too big for. I haven't adjusted it and such. But anyway, again, happy birthday, guys, and I'll see you around. And I'll listen to the tow truck days and all the things. So have a great day, guys. Talk
Later, Claudia. Have a good weekend.
Okay, bye.
Claudia.
All right, bye. Dude, that was what's up. John, you want a link? Let us know, bro. We'll send you one. Cheap Freight Hauler. Dude, cheap freight hauler. Do you want a link, man? I don't know how we'll DM you one. Can you DM on YouTube?
You can put it on YouTube, but
No, I said DM. We're not doing the.
No, you can't DM. No.
All right, cheap freight hauler. Let me know if you want to come on, and let me know if you're on any other channels, X or Facebook or something. We can look you up on DM link, dude. Hunter, I'll say this: you missed a fun ass show this morning with fucking E-Carrier Check.
I know. I'm up
Dude,
for that.
you missed a super fun show. Cheap Freight Hauler was on there, dude. And hey, thank you for following and watching, man. Super appreciate it. We need to follow you back from our stuff too, if you do content. But man, he was on there throwing up some really great comments. Him and a guy named DIY Semi, dude, throwing up some really good stuff, man. So yeah, that was a killer fucking show, man. Killer freaking show.
Yeah, I'll get him next time.
Yeah, you missed it. It was so we even waited for you. We waited for we went on 20 minutes late. Yes, I'm putting you on blast right now, Hunter.
That's fine. I deserve it. But it was a wild morning to say the least. So.
I mean, what's new?
I know that's right. Jessica.
Hi.
How
I'm
you
too tech dumb for my cell phone, apparently. I was like, there's no sound. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm all right. Just it's a Friday. Working too many hours. Fleets will kill you. I don't know. Tired.
How's the insurance game? Are you out there ripping off carriers?
Absolutely not. I wish it was that easy. Is just set it and forget it. Sell it and forget about it. That's what everybody thinks that we do. I guess I say I wish I could do it that way because I wouldn't work so many hours, right? My family wouldn't be as pissed that I'm always working. But no, I always am trying to find a saving money.
Well, whenever you want to start making more money, you come and talk to us brokers, and we'll tell you how to.
Oh yeah, because you guys make all the money.
Listen, how to fuck those carriers over real good.
We did. Natasha and I did a survey of our current customers at one point, and we were like, "Who do you hate worse, brokers or your insurance? Which one's worse?" And they're like, "Oh, we love you." Yeah. I was like, "Well, I mean, they give you money. I take your money, essentially, right? I'm only asking for money." My wife's blowing me up.
I'm just waiting. She told me she tried getting me my picture, but she couldn't. So you may have to help Jessica. Damn it, you may have to help her get that fucking picture.
Yeah,
Teresa, I'm telling you, Teresa's going to give us the sickest fucking picture of someone wearing, dude, an Only Freight hat ever, bro. Ever. It is going to be the best fucking picture we've ever had of someone wearing a hat.
She called and said I had to put him on camera. She's stalking our show already. She said, show him the puppy. So here's the puppy. Now he can go back on the ground to go to sleep. And yes, she was doing it. So I have French doors out in my office, and she was doing it right in front of my French doors. So I got to watch. And I was like, you're not that multitask talented.
So here's the one picture she sent so far, Hunter.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. That's the one picture she sent me this morning right there. So even that one is a pretty good fucking picture. That is a really good picture, yo.
Yeah, that's rad.
Yeah.
It is a good picture.
Love it. Maybe we should make that a thing. Have just people you don't have to be wearing the hat. Just put the hat somewhere.
I wish that we would have got it on camera last Sunday. I acted like I was 16 again. And I was fucking around on my four-wheeler, fishtailing on purpose. My brother had a flat tire on his dirt bike in front of me and slowed down. And I was either going to smash into him. Instead, I went and hit the brakes as I hit this incline. I didn't roll the four-wheeler on top of me, but I definitely kicked it off of me. So it didn't. And my shoulders are a little jacked up, but I'm a little old for that stuff,
Damn, you look pretty unscathed for flipping a fucking four-wheeler.
That's because you can't see the road rash on my forehead anymore. And you can't see the tire marks on my leg.
Damn. That sounds like fun, though.
It was a ton of fun. I got right back on it. Honestly, my first thought was, oh my God, my wife cannot come around that corner and see what just happened. Because she's always like, wear a helmet. I'm not wearing a helmet. we're just in like on our dirt back roads. I'm not wearing a helmet on this 4-wheeler.
That
And
doesn't
as I'm
matter. Wear a fucking helmet, Jessica. Wear a fucking helmet.
I know. And as I'm standing, I'm like, just get up before she sees you. That's all that matters. And I'm trying to stand up. She saw me standing up. I tried to tuck and roll, put my elbow into my rib cage, knocked the wind out of me, couldn't breathe. It was, you know, kid stuff that you do.
What? Nothing. I'm fine.
I was trying to stand up and be like, I'm fine.
Teresa loves you, but I don't think she wants to be taking care of a damn vegetable the rest of her life. Wear a freaking helmet, Jessica. Wear a helmet. Teresa, I'm with you on this one. I'm siding. I know you're watching this. I'm siding with you.
She's driving right now.
I am scolding her for you.
I hear you. Yeah, I was just trying to breathe by the time she came around the corner, and my brother's just turned around and he's like, you flew like 4 feet when you kicked that 4-wheeler off of you. And I was like, he said, I wish I'd had that on camera. I was like, yeah, you know.
But I will say that I need to come down and fucking hang out with you guys and go dirt biking and 4-wheeling. Like that should be so freaking fun. Kat and I were talking about that not so long ago. I was like, we've got to go hang out with Jessica and Teresa because you live in the middle of nowhere, and I am so about being in the middle of nowhere.
It's pretty awesome. My son that just moved back to Idaho, he's like, I said, so how's it going? You know, what are you doing? And he's like, there's so much traffic. I was like, oh yeah, you forgot about no traffic sounds. Like it's so much different. No sirens, no trains, you know, no traffic. You get into the city and there's like 5 cars and you're like, what is all this traffic? Josh, I'm super curious because we have not been properly introduced. Josh and I've never met Josh before.
Oh, what's up, Jessica?
Hi.
Oh, God. Oh fucking God. Dude.
Josh,
You're an
what? Me or him? Or
No,
both?
Josh,
Okay,
Josh,
both.
no, Josh.
No, what do you do,
Hey,
Josh?
John.
Happy birthday, guys.
What up, John? Appreciate it, brother.
John.
Where's the orange shirt today?
Fucking wet.
No excuses.
Right.
I got
like
a
it
drawer
wet,
full
John.
of them. Let me take one night off from it.
John, we want to see your dark nipples. Come on.
What do you think? I'm Nick now?
No, Jessica, sorry, what was the question?
I was just curious because I've seen you on the lounge a few times, and what do you do?
So I have a non-compete with Amazon for 18 months, which ends in a few months, but I currently manage German Trucking, and I have a software side for trucking as well.
Nice.
Yeah. That's all I do. And
the non-compete from Amazon for
what?
For what with Amazon?
I can't compete building software.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Tech, transportation, fleets. I can't do
Gotcha.
none of that. Brokerage. I built their brokerage, Amazon Relay. I built that from scratch. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty. You should be proud of that. So you're tech smart. I'm tech dumb. Can't even get a cell phone to work on this stream.
No. No, I just with the right place at the right time. I started off as a broker, program manager, in 2016, and then I moved my way up and self-taught in Amazon, and and now I made a shit ton of money, and now I'm in the private world doing BC and that's
cool.
what I'm doing.
That's cool. I was just
Yeah.
curious because I see you pop on, and I don't know. I'm an avid watcher. I actually pay attention.
When I worked at Amazon, I was pretty silent. Like I had to. It was a high vis role. And I just, now that I'm away from Papa Bezos, that motherfucker, I'm here now. I just support the homies, Hunter and Pedro.
Me too. I love these guys. I don't know. I don't even remember where we met at Matt's.
You fucking
We met at we met at the Please Advise.
Oh, that's right.
I feel like we did, and he's like, you stalked us, and I was like, all I really remember was seeing you guys vaping outside.
You did. No, the next day we saw. So we met you at Reed's event at the pub, and then the next day we saw you, and you're like, you have to come see us. And then we didn't get to see you. And then we saw you again, like, you have to come see us again. Like every time we saw you, you're like, you got to come find us. You got to come find us. And we just so happened to stumble upon you guys. And yeah, the relationship went from there.
So just so you know, Pedro, there's a couple of referrals from Facebook that have landed. And we've got as customers now. So
really,
I wanted to thank you for that. Yeah, Natasha has.
Oh, I'm so fucking emailing Brandon. I want my
It's coming. It's coming.
Okay.
Don't worry. We have that adequately tagged, like all over the place. And not only that, private message Brandon to make sure that he's absolutely knows. What do you mean by a Facebook referral? I said I get tagged and I tag UCI. You just don't pay attention because Jamie, our ops manager, usually runs that. I was like, I tag it all the time, but if we're selling them, then you need to be given Logistics Lounge credit.
You guys, so I mean, you see every time someone says insurance, I fucking tag you. United Commercial, they need to find a way to let me also tag them too. So that way I can do both. And Natasha just joined today in my Facebook group. So I'm gonna start tagging her as well. But dude, fucking A, I'm so happy about that. I am so glad about that.
It was the coolest thing. It was the coolest thing. And I'm not saying that I'll have a great fit for all of them. Like I said, Natasha is the one that's the agent on that policy. I've been kind of stuck in this nightmare of brand new 17 truck hazmat account. And I'm like, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I don't know why anybody wants to start with that many trucks and no experience, but it makes my life hell. But I try. And so, I do pass them off to her often, but I know that they're well taken care of if they're getting passed off to her. Any agent in our office, really, they're all going to have the same level of customer service because we've got dedicated customer service reps. And
well, all I care about is, I mean, is that those people get taken care of and shit. Actually, and I was even talking to my buddy Desmond that you met at the truck show, Desmond Knotts. They're actually with Great West. And he was like, dude, he's like, the timing was so shitty. He's like, we literally signed and paid for our new policy with Great West the day before we met Jessica. So, but
I still might have a good option for him. That's very competitive. I don't really usually throw it out there, but I have two, and they're both favorites of mine.
No, we talked yesterday and he told me that come time for them to renew, that he is calling you. Like I talked to you yesterday and he's like, dude, he said, man, he said, I am. He said, as soon as it comes time for us to change it and renew it, he said, I'm going to call Jessica and push our business over to her and stuff. But all I really care about, and I'm a broker. And so, people don't think that we care, but I'm a driver at heart. That's what I am. I could get out there right now and fucking shift gears and drive with the fucking best of them. I mean, easy. I don't know. I want carriers to be taken care of. And I'm, whether it be insurance or whatever, dude, stuff's expensive out there. So if I can help someone, and insurance is a big thing. And a lot of people, they cheap out on it, Jessica, they do. So I don't know. I think it's important, but I'm glad that those things are working out. And freaking A, hell yeah. I'm so happy about that. Yeah, I'm going to be able to take my wife out. I'm going to be able to take my wife to somewhere besides McDonald's now. All right.
I don't even know how you afforded McDonald's in the first place.
I know you fucking right. Dude, I'm waiting on my dude. Oh my God. Do y'all have Schlotzkys? Does anyone know what
Schlotzkys is bomb? And I just tried it in Beaumont, I think. Or maybe it was actually in Idaho. It's good. They
don't have them in Idaho. Well, I don't know. Maybe they do. They're nationwide now, but I'm waiting on my Schlotzkys. That's what I'm waiting on.
We're going to sushi here in a little bit.
So. Ew.
I love sushi, man.
Oh my God.
I love me some sushi.
What you talking about, Rob?
You like sushi too, Hunter?
So good, yeah. What you mean,
dude? Man,
is it the raw? Is it the raw in the sushi you don't like?
I guess. Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm not a big fish person. I mean, the only fish I really like is I like whitefish. Like freaking cod, stuff like that.
I know that's right.
Dude, I mean, I'm serious, bro. I grew up. Shut the fuck up.
Waiting on that.
Josh. Hey, I grew up spending my summers and stuff in Florida, and I'll tell you, I ate more seafood as a child than most people ever eat in their fucking life. And even catfish. We used to have catfish stock ponds on our property, my family's property, and so like yeah, I'm not a big fish or seafood person. I have my fucking fill of it, but I don't know. I've tried sushi like twice. Not a fan of it. My youngest loves it though. He loves sushi, but not me.
My wife doesn't love it necessarily either. We're going because I want to go, but she likes the ones that are the whole roll is fried. Those ones she can have. The ones that are raw, she won't touch them.
Yeah,
not touching it.
That's just weird. Like, why?
I can't do raw.
Why would you? That's what. No, you know you like it raw, Josh.
That's right.
Sorry, bro. Hey, dude, low hanging fruit, bro.
I
Low
walked
hanging
into
fruit.
that one.
Low hanging fruit. You did.
You got me, dog. You got me.
Hey, I just don't see that why in 2024 that you just wouldn't cook your fucking food. Fire has been around for like 3,000 years.
Thank you.
What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Dude, we're hungry out here.
You get warmed and shit, dude.
Dude, if I could use a microwave for it, I will.
I would love to see you eat microwave fish, Chase.
Actually, I don't think I'd do that. I wouldn't do that.
I will, dude. We will.
I'll just not cook it. I'm good.
We'll have a whole show around Chase microwaving and eating his microwave fish.
We had this one gentle lady that worked with. Was at my previous gig, and every day she come in salmon. She throw that thing, warm it up in the microwave. Man, that stink up the whole office. Man,
But salmon's fire, dude.
not secondhand smelling. It's not.
Oh yeah.
And like it's
Smells like ass.
Dude, just the whole small office, like we called it like the bullpen because it was like a bullpen. It was like small and a bunch of people jam packed in there. So like, yeah, no, it was not.
Oh, with that smell, yeah.
Dude, it's like, woof.
Dude, when I was at the VA yesterday, after I went and gave my labs, when you have to fast and stuff. So, I gave my labs and I was already hungry and thirsty. So I went and got a coffee from the Starbucks there in the VA, and they have a microwave sitting there that you can, warm up the pastries and shit that you get from the little cooler. And there was two signs, one on above the microwave and one on the microwave door. It said, "Please do not warm up any fish or seafood in this microwave."
It's like shouldn't have to be a sign,
bro. I was sitting there thinking, I was just sitting when I saw that, I was like, man, I can imagine the day that spawned this thing. Like some fucking asshole warmed up their fish in that, and the whole VA hospital smelled like 3-day-old fish. You know what I mean?
I would be so sad.
Yeah. No sushi though, Jessica. You tell Teresa I'm with her. You do that. I'm telling you, me and Teresa, we're fucking here. We're here. I'm starting to realize that your wife and I are probably going to be better friends than you and I are with your nasty sushi eating ass.
I mean, you left it wide open, so I'm just gonna not comment.
No, don't you. Oh my God, don't you do it, Jessica.
I'll just leave it all on the table right there.
Damn, Jessica. Oh my God. Oh, Hunter, everyone, we have said it before, but I think that with Joe's comment earlier about keeping it above the clothes, and Jessica's comment, it has been nice. We will be officially canceled by tomorrow. Enjoyed the ride.
Shit I've said.
You made it this far.
I know, right? Yeah, we made it this far. Oh, fucking shit, dude.
I do want to say happy birthday. I'm sorry I have to cut it a little short because I'm already late. She's texting me. She's like, "How long are you gonna be?" She's been starving for about 20 minutes. I was like, "I'm watching the birthday bash. You're not going anywhere yet."
Hey, Jessica, happy wife, happy life.
That's exactly right.
Always remember that.
That's exactly right.
No, you're good. You chop out, Jessica. We're
happy
gonna
birthday
here shortly.
Love you guys.
Love you
I'm
too.
always a huge supporter, and I wasn't joking earlier. I am right there with you, Rob. I don't like podcasts, but I love watching you guys' podcast. I don't know what it is that's different about it. It's not boring.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
I think that's
And-
the number one thing. It's not
and-
boring.
And Hunter's sexual aura, I know it attracts everybody.
Fucking
Absolutely.
beefcake.
I'm sorry, Hunter. I gotta give you shit. It's your birthday, dog. It's the lounge birthday. I gotta give y'all shit.
Let's go.
You know, Jessica, the only thing that you didn't do right coming on the show today was where's your fucking hat?
You know what? I was grabbing it from my wife's trying to hand me puppies. She's trying to hand me other stuff, and I was like, she tries to hand me her hat. And I said, don't give me that hat. That ain't my hat.
Yeah.
I want my hat.
Whatever, Jessica. Whatever.
My hat matches your hat. Hers is all black on black.
Yeah.
Well, where's your hat?
Exactly.
In the house. It's in the house. It hasn't been opened yet because I have a very specific photo op for the first time I put that hat on.
Okay.
To take a
All right,
picture to send to you guys.
We'll let you slide.
So it's still wrapped in its plastic. Thank you very much. I did not get a note inside my box though.
I don't think we can do that yet.
No. It should have said Lounge Love as the order number on the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't.
I'll have to check it out.
We're working on changing it though, so where we can do that, be more personalized with stuff. So that's some stuff coming here for the second year. Lots of things going on in the background. There's actually so many we can't fucking keep up with them. Like seriously, for real, there's so many things we have to do. We can't keep up with it. It's ridiculous.
Good problem to have.
Yes,
It is a good problem to have.
You're damn
Nice
right.
to meet you, Josh. Love you guys.
Nice to
Happy
meet you,
birthday.
Jess. Good to see you.
Chase, Josh.
Later, Jess.
Yeah, you guys have a good night.
Hey,
Have
you
a good
too.
weekend.
Dude, dope. That her and her cohort that she works with, Natasha, dude, are fucking amazing. Like they are. Serious, man. When we met them at Matt's, dude, they were just awesome, man. Like we hit it off fucking immediately.
Yeah, homies from the get. Like
Yeah. Yeah, they're super fucking solid. And dude, they came to Texas Trucking Show. I mean, just because we were going and stuff, man. Like, so like they're for real, man. Them, everyone they work with, dude. The lady she mentioned, Julie Shaver, she's awesome. Their freaking CEO, Brandon, he is fucking amazing, dude. Their whole company, United Commercial Insurance, they're good ass people, man. Big supporters of the lounge, bro. Like big fucking supporters, dude. So hey, you know they're good people if we represent them and they're an insurance company.
That's
I'm
right.
not saying, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
You guys
not
got
many people like.
pros and brokers. It's like we got it all.
that's it, man. Hey, we're trying to build a collective here, dude. We're more than just a show, man. We're about bringing value to people, and that literally means even down to your pocketbook. What's up, John?
How are you guys?
The beer bitch, but yet you ain't got no beer.
Dude, I fucking been seeing that shit for 30 fucking years. I need a little time from it. There's some tequila in the closet. That's about it. You will not find a beer in this fucking house.
I'm lucky I found one for real.
What a hater. What a hater.
Listen, when I had a truck full of it, where were you? While I was getting wet.
Is it raining up there, obviously?
It's just stopped now, but it's been pouring all day.
Y'all getting that
heavy winds, and they're talking about a tornado warning for tonight.
Are y'all getting that the stuff from the hurricane?
Yeah.
Or tropical storm, whatever they're calling it.
Whatever it was called, yeah.
Yeah, it's been really cool in the 50s and 60s in Chicago.
Yeah, it did cool it off nice.
Yeah, fucking cool as hell over here. People go in the water and drown and shit. Like 30 people drowned already because fucking rocky waters.
Fucking seriously?
Yeah, fucking idiots. They get high and shit or drink and they get drunk and they go in the choppy waters and shit. The waves are like 20 feet high and shit.
Dude, hey, and unfortunately there was there was a driver that lost their life from the flood waters and stuff, man, or from the hurricane in Tampa. I don't know if y'all saw that, but
oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude, like it was, raining so hard, all the water and stuff on the road. He was on a bridge. I'm assuming that he hydroplaned and hit the concrete wall, and his truck went over and detached from his trailer, and his truck fell down into the canal, and he lost his life and shit. But they attribute it to the hurricane. You know what I mean? Like it was beaten down on Florida when that shit happened, and so yeah, freaking sad stuff, dude. You know what I mean? And you know, in the name of delivering freight, you know what I'm saying? Poor fucking guy.
It's a dangerous job out there.
I always told drivers, man, if it ain't safe, man, fuck you're on time. We'll fix that shit later. Fuck the metrics.
Yeah, exactly.
That's an act of God, man. When you don't feel safe, I don't give a fuck, dude.
Yeah, stop.
Your life matters, dude. Go home to your family. Fuck that.
I agree with that, man. That's the way I was.
I'm gonna kind of pass on this one. For some of this shit I've been asked to do, I'm kind of gonna pass on this one. So.
Yeah. Some of the stuff's wild though. I know what some people will ask.
Yeah.
But like for instance, today a guy just didn't have enough hours in his day. It's gonna deliver tomorrow morning. No one's hurting. Everything's nothing changes at the end of the day. Like it may be a little kink in the chain, but I mean it works itself out 100%. So as long as it's not happening, every step of the way, then you're usually pretty good.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to like any kind of inclement weather, like because just people around you don't know how to drive. You could hurt somebody else because, especially truck driving.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, y'all need to be off the road. Like Missouri, we have, and I know they have the problem in the Dakotas as well, or just I-80, I-90 in general. Just getting wind. You blow over a semi and anybody's next to them, you're done for. 90% of the time.
They've been jumping the gun with that up here. If they even get heavy wind warnings, they put the empty truck and trailer ban on the bridges around here.
That's good. They should. I don't know if they do anything like that around here, but that's.
John, where are you? Upstate New York?
I'm kind of in the middle. I'm in like the Montgomery, Newburgh area, so I'm kind of like right in the middle. But today I was way upstate. I was up in Plattsburgh.
I see.
I pick up a lot of stuff from upstate New York, dude, from up there in Lyons. I actually had a customer that they used to be in Newburgh. They since moved to Cornwall on the Hudson,
which is 5 minutes away.
Really?
Yes.
Dude, that's crazy, bro. I literally just dropped a load to that guy today, but I do, and I also pick up out.
It literally goes Newburgh, New Windsor, Cornwall.
Yeah, dude, I pick up out of Homer. I pick up out of Little Falls. I do a lot of stuff from up there, man. And we've had instances like that because all of the loads that I pick up from there, the heaviest load that I pick up is 37,000 pounds. All the rest of them are, 6, 7, 8, 12, 14, 20,000 pounds. And over the course of time doing them, we've had drivers that have had to stop for wind advisories and shit like that. And in the winter, it's even worse. That lake effect snow that your ass gets off the Great Lakes from up there in far north New York. Oh my gosh, man. Oh, dude, I had a load that was late 2 fucking days because of a snowstorm up there. Like the guy picked up, made it 60 miles down the highway. It was like, he's like, man, you can't see fucking 3 truck links in front of you. He's like, there's no way I can do this. And he parked and it was nuts. Yeah, man. It's fucking crazy.
Like the rest of us didn't get much. I think we got one quote unquote bad storm, which I was still able to get out in. But look what happened to Buffalo. They had that storm that was actually shut down Buffalo for like 3 days.
Oh yeah. We're trying to play a football game in it too.
Forgot about that part.
Yeah, dude. Wasn't that the AFC Championship?
It was the play. Yeah, it was the playoffs.
Yeah, I remember. You a Bills fan?
No, hell no.
That's good.
Damn. He said that shit quick.
You a football fan?
Yes.
Okay, who you got?
I'm not really allowed to watch it in the house because I get too loud and it pisses my wife off.
Bro, my wife. my wife is the one you got to fucking tell to be quiet when we're watching football. She gets loud as fuck because I'm serious, dude. Like, she gets so fucking mad watching football, man. I'll say I'm lucky in that sense. I have a wife that she grew up in a sports family, so like she'll watch sports, but especially football, man. And she gets fucking into some football.
Dude, the Bears. I'm bullish on the Bears, dog, this year.
Ah, man, it's the Dolphins here. What you talking about?
Fuck the Dolphins.
Oh, man.
Dolphins year is like whenever Tua is gone. They need to.
Yeah, well, they just signed him for another 4 years, so I'm thrilled about that.
Who's your team, John? Who's your team?
Look at it this way. You could
No,
be
hold on,
me
John.
and have a $40 million quarterback that can't even get on the fucking field.
Who's your team? I got to feel it's the fucking Patriots.
No.
Or the Steelers.
It's the other waste money team. It's the fucking Giants.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I got a buddy.
I just feel bad for you.
I have a friend of mine, Carlos Rivera. He's from New York, man, and he is a huge Giants fan. I'm a Cowboys fan. So every fucking year
poor bastard.
Dude, every year we go through this bullshit, man, and he's always talking shit, and it's always like, dude, like, man, like, you motherfuckers, y'all ain't doing shit.
Listen, I can already admit we ain't doing shit. I just want to ask you, what's going to happen in the first round of the playoffs when you get there again?
I know, bro. Hey, I'm the first to admit, dude, if there was a trophy for the team that makes it to the playoffs the most, it would be the fucking Cowboys.
Yep, you'd win.
It's the same thing every year, bro. We either make it to the wild card, and we blow it at the wild card, or we make it to the wild card, do the wild card, make it to the playoffs, and we blow it in the playoffs.
Dude, you guys are not America's team.
The Cowboys made me so much money.
The Patriots are not American.
You guys are America's sweethearts,
bro. Hey, but you know the crazy thing is, as much shit as everyone gives the fucking Cowboys. I mean, bro, they are the most valuable sports franchise on the fucking planet. Over every soccer team, basketball, everything. And it's absolutely nuts. Like, I will say, like, Cowboys fans are fucking crazy diehard.
Oh, yeah. It's because of the 2 stars.
Yeah.
Hold on. Have you set foot in Philly ever, though?
I'm going to keep it that way.
No, I mean,
never watched
no, I haven't. Like, as a driver, yes, but not like as personal being in Philly.
Listen, do not ever go to an Eagles game in Philly. Don't
Fuck that.
It's like going to a Yankees game.
Don't ever go to a Red Sox game. Fuck that.
I disagree with you. You're wrong. Well, yeah, actually.
Hold on. I did Yankee side
I want to see the
Fenway
stadium.
and had a better time than I have at any Yankee Stadium game.
Dude, my customer, I want to come to New York mainly because my customer that I was telling you about the loads I pull for, he is a massive sports fanatic. I mean, he has season tickets to the Knicks.
Ooh.
The Knicks, I don't think it's the Jet. Maybe the Jets are his team. But dude, he's got season tickets to every fucking major sports team in the New York fucking area.
Oh.
His cousin has season tickets to Notre Dame, and last year, both years I've been doing business with him. He's invited me to come to the fucking Ingrid. Oh shit! He's invited me to come to the fucking Notre Dame Navy game.
Hi guys.
Hey Ingrid, how are you?
I spent all day uptown in Salinas, California. Had to get a haircut by somebody I had no clue who was cutting my hair.
Oh,
looks like you've been having fun out there in California.
Hey, I've been dealing with earthquakes. Watch it. It's been crazy this week. Hi, y'all. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
How are you?
Do y'all,
Hey.
John Chase, do y'all know Ingrid?
No, I've never met her.
Oh, I've not met her.
Oh, fucking Jesus. Oh, Ingrid, I know. They're horrible
All right,
human beings.
everybody mute the mics. Ingrid, go.
Yeah, agreed. Man, dude.
They're exaggerating. Don't listen to them.
You guys,
It's nobody special.
no,
It's
no,
just
fuck,
me.
no, Ingrid. Let's not start with that bullshit humbleness again, okay? We know you're a sweetheart,
Hey,
and
Ingrid.
we know that you're humble. But hey, guys, if y'all are not connected to Ingrid, she's a driver and does so many other things, but she literally is the poster child for women in trucking. I mean, I should say the billboard child. That's what we should say.
For the FMCSA, literally.
literally, there were billboards across the country with Ingrid's face on them. So, and
No shit.
yes,
There's new ones up now. The same
Yeah.
ones, but there's new ones. Sorry, I had to take my shoes off.
dude, y'all
Telling
got.
you, I've been tramping the streets of Salinas.
I know.
I
And
do know Ingrid, actually. I was mistaken. I was like, where did I know that name? Because it's not a name you hear every day. So I was like, I got to check my LinkedIn. And I was like, oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. We connected. Yeah.
Ingrid is amazing. And she drives badass trucks too.
Oh,
Yes, she does. And she is a kick-ass photographer that we are waiting on her trucking photography book. So, I'm
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna keep laying into you on that one, and eventually you are going to put out your photography book of all the photos that you've taken out there.
My hood shots. Yeah, I mean, you've been right from day one. I need to do something with those hood shots because, I mean, I've got them from 15 years back. And, I mean, I will say there's places that people will never be able to get in and go to, whether it be Alaska or, up in the gold mines in Canada last year or, it's pretty cool places. I'll say that. Yeah, it's been pretty cool.
It's not even the places, Ingrid. You're just talented with the camera when it comes to the stuff you do. You take some amazing freaking photos. You really do.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, I have another announcement.
Oh, let's go. Let's hear it.
See, this is where I come, guys, if y'all don't know, to make my first announcement. How it always happens that this is going on when stuff happens. I received a very special invite to the Peterbilt Corporate Denton Pride in Class display, invitation only, in October this year.
No!
One of 50.
Yeah.
Let's go, Ingrid. Oh,
yeah.
Hell yes. That is so freaking amazing.
The
queen.
Oh,
You got plus ones? Or plus two at that?
I was wondering which one of you two was going to say that first.
Dude.
I don't know. Do you bring your own cleaning rags?
Hey,
I love you already, Ingrid. Hell yeah.
I'm bringing my old tool set. You need an oil change, we're doing it right there. Like whatever we gotta do.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm excited. Actually, I'll be honest with you. I was invited last year, and then I ended up with that broke rib and my myeloma and all that stuff kicked in. And so they were like, hey, we're gonna put you back on the list again this year. And I'm like, wow, it's an honor. I'm gonna tell you, being invited. There's only 50 trucks that are invited to this every year to the plant and put on display. And I don't know. I can say I don't know how I got there. Because there's so many just trucks that are just so bad ass. And they told me it wasn't just a truck. And I'm like, yeah, it's a truck, but I'm excited. I'm excited. The invitations went out the day before yesterday. So I haven't told anybody.
We're excited for you. And it's not, I'm glad they said that it's not just a truck, Ingrid, because again, you're very humble, but you are an amazing human being, but also an amazing lady. And everyone knows you, and you're so welcoming and loving, unless you're at Matt's, and you're not doing what Ingrid says, And then she gets on a chair and she fucking screams in a room of 200 people and says, "Go here, do this."
Well, that was for the St. Christopher's Fund. We do a silent auction every year, and it's in with the kickoff of the Matt's Truck Show. And yeah, I mean, and there's literally like 400 people in there, and nobody. I mean, they just like it's a free for all. So I have a big mouth.
The shit was so funny because we had Ingrid on the show like a month or two before Matt's, right? And she had told the story about her being at Matt's and someone meeting
Standing
her
on a chair, telling everybody what the fuck to do, and then first time we see you, just all right, go over here, go over here.
That shit was so funny.
Well, you gotta figure that there's alcohol served at this, and I don't drink. So I'm dealing with a lot of people that has had alcohol, and I haven't. And it's like, oh Jesus, gosh almighty. It's like, okay, listen up, y'all. You know, you want more wings, you gotta go over yonder. If you want more alcohol, you gotta go over yonder. But I got the tickets, so it plays out. So yeah.
Look at Christy.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. What's up, Christy?
What's
Man.
up, Christy? What's up, Ingrid?
Oh, not much, girlfriend. It's good to see your pretty face.
Yeah, you too. It's been a rough week. I figured I had a few minutes. I'm going to hop on and say hi if you're all still here.
Girl, I don't know what it is, and I don't know if everybody else sitting here. Everybody I've talked to today, yesterday and today, this week has been Seth Bland and I talked earlier, and this has been a weird week in freight.
Yes. Well, we completely restructured my company this week. On top of we're moving into a new building in a week, so it's been a lot.
Oh, congratulations, Christy!
Congratulations with that. I'm excited to see the amenities and the options and all of the stuff for your employees is unreal that you listed. I can't wait.
All I need to know is there a kitchen included for my wife when she comes up there and she wants to cook for you in the company?
Yeah, there's a kitchen in there, but the building offers a full-blown like cafeteria with all kinds of stuff. So she could probably even cook there.
She would go in there and tell them what to do, Christy.
Yeah, provide a meal service on the side there.
That's right, man. That's so awesome, man. Look at that, Hunter. Two of the most badass ladies in the industry, both dropping announcements on our birthday. Oh, how freaking amazing, dude. How amazing.
Yeah, good shit. That's for sure.
That is so cool. Hey, Ingrid, where are you headed to? Are you headed back home?
I'm loading berries tomorrow, and then I'm headed back to Hickory, North Carolina, and down into South Carolina.
Oh, you're doing a Dan the Driver row and doing a berry boogie?
I am doing a berry boogie.
Doing the berry boogie.
Doing my berry boogie. Probably not as good as Dan. I don't think I'll ever be as good as Dan, but that's okay. I don't want to be. I just want to be me and be like Dan. Does that make sense?
That's what I say. Yeah,
That dude
right.
I just want to be like Dan.
That guy is a fucking machine. I mean, that dude, he works and drives all day and then gets on his bike and bikes 30 miles. It's like, what in the fuck are you eating? Like, please tell us all the secret to your life, man.
Chicken feed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's a great guy. I'm telling you, they don't come any better than Dan. And
Man,
Melissa, his wife, y'all keep her in your prayers. That's all I can say. But you know, Dan's amazing. I mean, Dan is just what you see is what you get, and he's just that kind to everybody. I mean, he's so logical. He's a good guy.
There's another plug. If y'all were not following Dan the Driver Row, I don't know what he's on besides LinkedIn, but Dan the Driver Row. That dude, man, if you're a carrier out there, you're a driver, I'm telling you, that guy is who you should fucking aspire to be. He has trucking down to a literal science. I mean, that dude, every morning, 5 a.m., he is posting, you know what I mean? Unloading his truck, man. And this dude he's got to be in his 60s. and this guy unloads his own fucking truck, man. It's
That's
a
the
driver.
old generation.
Yes, crazy.
Old school.
Dude,
He's
hey,
a
Josh.
year or two behind me. Yeah, he's awesome. I mean, we laugh because it's like, Christy, where did you go? It's like we laugh because I tell him, yeah, you get up in the mornings and I stay out late at night, so we're like covering the 24-hour shift here. And but he's just freaking amazing.
He is, and he's he's another one of those old school drivers that he doesn't mind educating people, and that's honestly like the whole point of his content is to educate folks and show drivers the proper way to do stuff. I mean, that guy, I would love to have him on the show. I don't think he does podcasts, but I would love to meet that guy and bend his ear for a few hours, because I mean, that dude's been doing this for like 4 decades. I mean, it's absolutely fucking crazy. And he does all his own maintenance on his truck. He unloads his own truck. He does nothing but direct shipper freight. I mean, yeah, he is a force to be freaking reckoned with. Dan is an awesome guy.
Yeah. I love it. Like, I think when I first joined LinkedIn, he was one of the first people I like wasn't part of my network that I like looked at like his content. And I was like, that's cool, man. Like, you got such a good message too. So definitely right out of the gate.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Sorry.
Well, hey, ladies, gentlemen, I gotta hit the road. I gotta make some dinner and go pick up the lady. So y'all have a wonderful rest of your night. Happy birthday. I was so excited to be here. I showed up an hour early. So
you did. You've been chilling since like 3 o'clock.
Yeah, we've been hanging out. Yeah. Well, hey, I appreciate y'all for having me on, and y'all have a wonderful weekend, guys. Thanks.
You too, bro. Later, Chase.
Take care. Have a good weekend.
Dude, that guy, Chase is solid ass fucking people, man. Yeah, Chase is freaking sweet, dude. Christy, anything else new happening besides you moving into your building? I mean, how's life been? How's the freight world been? I mean, how things in your sector of the industry?
I would say it's going better. Like, each month is getting better. We're doing more and more shipments on the intermodal side, gaining some business. It's still I would call it a slow burn, trying to get there. But I mean, we've had significant growth, I would say, from the beginning of the year to where we're at today. So yeah, we're definitely seeing it. There's some more opportunities out there. It's just still kind of, I feel like getting through the election, to be quite honest.
Yes.
The end of this year. And then next year, I think it's going to break loose in January, February-ish.
Christy, this is why you're my homie. You are the only other person that says that. Like, I've been telling people that. Everyone's like, oh, why did it not come back this year? And it's like, because it's an election year, dumbass.
Yeah.
Like, if you go, the economy always stagnates, and freight always stagnates in an election year, because people are waiting to see who's coming in office. What are their policies? What are they talking about the economy? What are they talking about American manufacturing? All of these things. And, and obviously right now we're in a lot of stuff. It's a really big deal with the election and stuff and the way the economy has been. So, man, Christy.
Yeah, no, I think that's like very important, because like I said, we're starting to see that go up. And then I think after that happens, it's just going to break loose, because there's more companies continuing to go out, which I hate to say, but that's what has to happen, unfortunately, for the market to also correct itself. So
yes,
right.
This is the third one I've been through, and this is obviously the worst one, but.
And Christy, I think Ingrid, and I mean, probably even Hunter and I've been broken about the same time, but I've been in this for a pretty long time. But I think that the reason a lot of people are freaking out right now is because a lot of the participants in our industry, both broker and carrier, have only been in this since COVID. So all they know is the high, and they don't understand that, what goes up must come down, and this is the way the industry is. It's cyclical, and, it went up, it came down. It can only go back up. We just have to ride it out and wait for that time to come, and things will be great. And I think that's why there's a lot of the turmoil and, you know, the uncertainty and the stuff. And I would even say even the rumors and the premonitions of what people say the industry is going to do. And it's like, man, if you've been in this long enough, everyone that knows how this industry works is just like, yeah, it's just another fucking Tuesday. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, if you've been in it a long time, like I have, like you've seen this, it's just been the longest recovery cycle, just because, like you said, so many businesses did come in over COVID to kind of, you know, get in on that wave, but not understanding that this is, you know, what goes up must come down. You know, my biggest year was 2022 and my worst year ever in 26 years was last year. So, yeah,
but
that's just how it works.
I'm seeing the uptick. I mean, personally, as the broker, I mean, I was talking about it backstage and on the show today. I mean, I picked up a customer that working a year, they just trickled out rates. And just through a conversation, I found out about a small niche that he does, a short runs in Texas. And now I'm getting like 3 or 4 loads a week from this guy. I got another customer that I just started a round trip from Central Florida to Baltimore and back. You know, just did that. That's going on through the end of the fucking year with these people. And so I'm starting to see a little uptick in the business that I have already. But even with customers, I signed on a new trailer customer, the thing I posted on LinkedIn. Like I brought that guy good options. And I mean, he came to me today and said, hey, man, I need you to take care of this project. This is going to be ongoing. And so I think we're on the rebound. I mean, I really finally think that we are on the rebound, that people have figured out, hey, you know, it's got to get back to business as normal. Diesel prices have leveled out. Insurance has kind of leveled out. The used truck market has absolutely plummeted. I think the last thing I saw was, I mean, used truck prices are literally half of what they were during the COVID boom. So now we're back to normal. And those are the things we've been waiting on. And I really think that the third quarter of this year is where we're going to see the move. And then 2025, I think things are really going to get to kind of get back to normal. Once we pass that election, we know what's going on, whether it goes the way people want it to or not, at least we know what we'll be dealing with for the next few years, and people will start to get back to that normalcy and adjust to, business as usual in a sense.
Yeah. And when I've seen this the last 2 times too, like keep talking to your network and potential customers, because once it breaks, then that stuff starts to flow through. I've seen it happen before where it's just building those relationships while you're waiting for that to happen. So
I'm with you. And I think this is a good time. It's very pivotal for brokers and carriers to start talking to their customers about the moves that they're trying to make. And I also think that a lot of shippers don't think about that. They're worried about gaining the business and coming in with just, certain prices or whatever. But, I think if we're all to the point that we need to start leaning on each other, and shippers saying, hey, I've got this customer, but I need this kind of support. Which one of the people from my brokers or my carriers can help me bring this value and this solution to this new business that I'm trying to bring on? And I think that a lot of brokers especially miss out on those early opportunities in those talks. They just like, oh, when the customer has something, they'll bring it to me. And it's like, no, know what your customer's trying to fucking do. I mean, if they're trying to get into a new space, you need to be having those conversations and asking them, are you trying to do this? And then trying to get ahead of it and say, hey, if you're running this lane, I have someone that can take care of this for you. Leverage me and my abilities to help you gain that business, and I as well ultimately gain that business. So yeah,
a lot of it too, like the approach we're taking is trying to be more consultative and using that data too in front of the customer to show them. We all talk about the data and how we deal with it in our companies, but like using the data to try to make yourself look better. Well, not look better, but I guess like making yourself stand out, right, from the other brokerages that are out there, because you're trying to give them something that's going to be a potential solution for their company. More of, the big brokers that are out there doing that transactional business. A lot of what we're really good at is the contract volume type stuff. And I think that that's, a good space for companies, even like myself, to be in, because on the intermodal side, a lot of it, that's what it is. You're in like year contracts. So when I'm trying to get business on that side, they have an RFP like once a year typically. And if you miss that and you don't get in, you got to wait another year. So those are the things that like we're working on too. But I think just really thinking in the mindset of being more consultative in general with your customers. What can you bring them, you know, that maybe they don't realize about their business that can help them in ways, you know, that's supportive of both of you.
I am so fucking with you. Josh, I want you to chime in though, dude, a little bit. Like, man, you're a big data guy, man, being from Amazon and stuff, man, and about the market swings and shit, dude. What do you say about it?
Yeah, the market is cyclical, dude. You're right. Investors, they rightfully so, man. Right before an election, depending on who's in power, depending on how the tax environment and the business environment is, dude, they consumers and investors get weary, man. I'll tell you one thing though. In our economy, though, I think there's gonna be a black swan, man. I think too many people are bullish, dude. We had this. This is a strong opinion of mine. We had cheap money for too long in this country, and that's dangerous. And then we had the government dole out too much money. Let's go. We're up for a rude awakening. Like it smells like 2008, but worse. I don't know what that looks like.
Man, hey, and let Monday be a sign of that shit, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, bro, dude, I woke up Monday morning, actually alive, Sunday night or into early Monday, I guess you say, dude, like 2:00 in the morning, I woke up from the cat, I think, scratching at the fucking door. But dude, I woke up to an alert of the South Korean stock market, like fucking plummeting, dude. You know, and it goes to show over the course of the weekend when all the markets are shut down, right? All the markets are closed, but somehow on the other side of the planet,
they go to tinfoil hat.
All of those, yes, all of this stuff transpired over the course of a weekend when everything was closed, and people freaked the fuck out, dude. It was absolutely crazy. So,
well, hey guys, not to interrupt, but I gotta go make my burger. So it was great. Yes.
Yeah, we got
Christy.
too like serious and corporate for a fucking Friday, dude.
Yeah. We did.
You're like, Josh, what do you think? I'm like, oh, I gotta get up from my seat. Like, oh,
I know.
Shit,
I had to ask Christy.
Am I gonna see you in November?
Yes, I'll see you all in Fort Worth.
Yes.
I'll be there.
But I'll see you in Dallas, right?
Well, I don't know now. Plans have changed there. Listen, I'll reach out to you. We'll talk.
Yeah, we'll talk. We'll talk.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Later, Christy.
Have a good weekend.
We're gonna end it here in a minute anyway because I'm fucking starving as it is. So actually,
well, I'm gonna throw some water on here.
Go ahead.
Probably. We're not going to see a change until probably the second quarter of 25. You may see some trickles here, and you're going.
The end of
Okay, but it'll lose. Anyway, can you hear me?
Yes, no, we hear you.
Okay. Yeah. We're not going to see anything till probably the end of the second quarter of 25. We may see some trickles up. We may see some trickles fall back down. It's going to be just like this. It's going to be up and down and up and down. This right here is just giving everybody a little bit, like feeding you something just to feed you a little bit of bait. And everybody's going to try to jump the bait. This is going to do two things. One, it's either going to have somebody's going to take the bait and they're going out of business, or two, somebody's going to realize it's bait. They're going to sit on what they got, keep it at an even keel or steady, and not feel so much of the ripple effect. Election's going to have to get through. Everything's going to have to get seeded after the first of the year, and then nothing can change overnight. We're going to be lucky if we see a change in 6 months. Now, brokers may see a little more change than carriers are. Carriers aren't seeing and aren't going to see anything right now until it falls down the ladder. And we will be the last ones that see it. To where before, in all the cyclic changes, we were one of the first ones that saw it. But of course, that's because of capacity. So, and I'm saying this because this is exactly like you said of after elections. But this is a completely different change and a different cycle and a change to cycle than I've seen in 44 years. None of them have ever been like this one. Never been as long, but we look at the reasons of why it's as long. But as far as even looking at the shipper side, looking at the broker side, looking at the carrier side, all the way across the board, whether it's trying to do recruiting, whether it's insurance, no matter what it is. Even when you go into FMCSA, every single thing is different this time than it's ever been before. It's going to take it longer now, once it does start to change, to get back any kind of semblance of being, and there's not even going to be normal. We'll never be back where we were.
I agree. Well, hey, Ingrid, let me ask you this, though. Do you think once we see that change that, or I should say, are you hopeful that once we see that shift and that change, that we're going to have a decent ride on that good change, like we had this decent shitty ride on the bad change?
No.
Yeah.
I think the first cycle of this, the first year, we're going to even be bumpy. It's got that first year, and it's going to swap back again to the shipper. And possibly when it swaps back the second time, we may be back up where we do feel the really normalcy. This first time is almost like a let's see what we're dealing with cycle. Then we're going to go back to the shipper side. Then we're going to come back to our side.
Yeah.
So I think this first one is feeling the waters and testing the waters, and we're not going to see. That's going to really hurt a lot of people, and it's also going to be discouraging. And you're going to see a lot of people leave because they get discouraged, and they don't understand what the market's going to do or what it is doing, versus I'm going to stick it out and watch and live through it. Because if you've made it this far in this industry right now and you're still in business, you've already weathered the hard part. Don't get out of the boat. Don't get out of the boat. You've already hit the worst parts. Right now, you just need to stay stable at least, and then ride it out, watch that next cycle. So I don't think we're going to be back to where we were till, I'm going to give it 2026, because government can't even make a change that big until at least then.
Yeah.
There's a lot to change.
Thank you for your bleak fucking outlook, Ingrid. God damn it.
Hey, you know what? You know me. I don't ever do this, but this is for you.
I know you do. I know. And hey, honestly, as a broker, I'm telling you, I'm all for the shift, man. I tell you that a big misconception that carriers have is that brokers want to fuck the carrier. And maybe some are like that, but I'm this way. The more money that you, the carrier, make, the more money I, as a broker, make. You don't want not that I operate off percentages, but I mean, I'm just saying my average percentage right now is like 14%. So me as a broker, do I want 14% of 1,500 or do I want 14% of 2,000? And again, I don't operate off percentages. I just bid shit and take a guess of what I'm going to make and whatever. But point is I'm all for it. I'm for the market shift. I want things to get back to some kind of normalcy. It'll never be fair. And I think people need to understand that. It'll always be a pendulum. It'll swing one side more of the other, whether it be carrier or whether it be shipper. Right now, we are in a shipper's market. That's the way it is. And I'm sorry to say, and we've said this, Hunter and I and Josh, and many people on our show, but carriers, in a sense, did this shit to themselves right now. They abused the situation that went on at COVID. And when everything shifted, the shippers and they pulled a Dave Chappelle and they said, "Gotcha, bitch." You know what I mean?
Always happens.
Well, okay, let's throw this back at you, okay? You say that carriers did this to themselves because of COVID and the rates at COVID. Now, you turn around and you look, and I literally have what a shipper is paying a broker in 3 incidences right now, and I can promise you the percentage is a lot higher than what you are, and they're brokerages that you probably would drop your teeth at.
No, okay? I believe you.
And right, so they're getting it back. they're getting it back. I mean, brokers are making it back now. It's just I don't think that's going to be the part that carriers have to realize. They'll never have a complete control of the upper hand again. That'll never happen.
Probably, I could agree with you on all of that, and I will say there are brokers out there that are making crazy money, but here's the thing with that: they were making that stupid fucking percentage before COVID. They were making it there because those are the ones that they're true. They're just true salespeople, and it's all about their commission and about what they get and about what they do, and they take advantage of their customer. You know what I mean? And so I'm with you. There are, but me, I'm an honest guy. I'm telling I mean, I'm last year I was like 14 point something percent was my yearly average. Right now I'm at like 14% margins, and I don't operate off margins. I work for a company that my boss, he doesn't talk about margins. His thing is you bid it at what you think we can make a decent margin off of it at, whether it be 100, 200, 400, 500, whatever the case may be. And if the shipper takes it, take it. But yeah, no, I'm with you, Ingrid. There's always going to be those dishonest ones out there, and unfortunately, they're a big part of the slowness of the shift. Because, like you said, it sucks that carriers are the ones responsible for the industry moving, but they're at the bottom of the totem pole as far as where the benefits go, but then they're at the top of the totem pole when it comes to who gets fucked. So it's
well, I'm gonna tell you something that happened 2 weeks ago now, and really quick. And I'm saying this because it comes out in the end a good thing. I went and grabbed a load because I didn't have one of mine, and I got it loaded, got maybe a quarter mile from the shipper, got a phone call from that broker, and they said, we're going to have to cut that rate $300 because that was quoted too high or given to you as a rate. And I said, you can't do that. You've already signed the rate con. It's on my back. And it was like, well, yeah, we're going to have to. And I'm like, well, then I'll unload it. Well, of all things, plant wouldn't unload it, of course, because it's signed, sealed, delivered, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, I'm going to stew on this. So I stewed on it and took it, did my part, because my part is I'm the service. I'm not I can handle the debate later. I just need to do my part, and what what I said I would do, I do. So I had a conversation. I was like, this is pretty shitty. And I said, and I'm really not going to stand for it. And I said, they tried to explain to me that they had to go off of the market, and the inbound freight was more than the outbound freight from the area. And I said, hold up. What I get inbound is none of your business. That is absolutely, if you're rating off of that, we got a problem. So in a conversation, I waited 4 days, and I thought, okay, let's have another conversation. So we did, and it was a positive conversation. And the person, I would just like to hold up and say, this is an example. The person said, I'm sorry. It's eaten me alive ever since I did that because it was not ethical. It was not right. And I've resent the rate com back to what it was. And I'm like, I didn't sign the one you sent. It wasn't. And I mean, it was like, I'm sorry. You're right. And I'm like, this is where people have to have it in them to be a decent person and a conscience that will eat them alive when they don't do something fair and ethical and what's right to other people. Well, and I think so much of that's lost, and most people would have just said, oh yeah, probably shouldn't have done that. Well, maybe next time. But no, this person corrected, apologized, was amazing about it. And it was like, I can't be mad at you.
Well, I'm glad that you're giving them kudos, Ingrid, but I'll tell you, as a broker, fuck them. 1,000% I would never in my life call a fucking carrier and tell them I misquoted. You're a fucking dumbass broker.
Yep.
That's what you
That's
are.
100% right.
100% hands down. You're a fucking idiot for misquoting the lane. And when your customer came to you and said something about misquoting the lane, you should have told your customer, this is what it takes to move the load. If you don't want my carrier, Ingrid, who has a load in their back right now, you call this fucking place, you tell them to unload their shit, and they can take it off her truck, and you can find another broker. I'm sorry.
Yep.
And this is me as a broker. I don't do that crap. That is underhanded. If I have to lose money, which I never do, I'll tell you this.
I reject that bitch.
I don't remember
have no
the
fear.
last time I lost money on a load. I don't fucking do it. Never, ever lose money. But
That's right,
I would
Pedro.
never, even if I had to, I would never try to lessen my loss as a broker by fucking the carrier. And this, I know brokers are more shipper centric, but I'll tell you also a big thing about being about customer service is telling your customer when they're fucking wrong. And me as a broker, I'm not afraid to tell my customer that. And sometimes, you know, I don't win, but yeah, man, I'm glad you're giving kudos. But yeah, what a shitty
the thing
ass
is you got to stop and you know me. This is why you love Ingrid, okay? Ingrid has to step on the other side because there's not one of us six that's sitting here that has done everything right. We have fucked up one time or a bazillion times.
Especially in logistics.
And
shit.
you know, exactly. So when we have, did we correct it? Or did we swallow it and say, God, I wish I shouldn't have done that. And we weren't able to correct it. Do you see what I'm saying? So with this person being their first time, and I know it's the first time. I know for fact. I have no question. Don't ask how I know. I know. Listen, I know everything about this now. I promise you. Ingrid doesn't stop till she don't make me fact check. Is that the word? Fact check? No, that sounds like I'm saying fat check.
It's your country twang, Ingrid.
It is. It even sounds funny to me. But anyway, what I'm saying is this is part of learning and education and growing. If we throw everybody on the bus that screws up, and you know I just dropped the F-bomb, which is that's rare for me. If we throw everybody on the bus, under the bus, that screws up, we'd all six be under the bus right there together. So I would rather something like this happen, and I'd rather happen to me because I'm not going to be the one that's going to be like, I'm going to make sure it's right. I got news for you. Oh, no. But usually I'm not going to tell anybody. I'm only telling you for the fact that people need to understand, correct the mistake, learn from it, don't do it again because don't make me come after you. And the other part is everybody makes mistakes. You can't feed them to the wolves over one thing when there's nothing else back in their history.
I agree with you, Ingrid. The only part that I say that again, and it goes back, I'm so glad that they corrected it. My only thing is still is like, don't try to pawn off your mistake onto someone else and have them be the responsible party for a loss or having to correct a mistake you did. But I am glad that they corrected it. But I mean, you know, I don't know. Me personally as a broker, I would have had to be like, man, I'm a dumb. Matter of fact, I'll tell you this right now. Right now am about to have to eat a tonu from like a month. I know I'm serious, and I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it at all. It's $250. I'm gonna fucking eat it. It just is what it is because it happened when we had some bad storms come here through Texas. My customers shut their plant down, canceled the load, and then sent an email and said all loads are back on. So I immediately sent a truck in there, and then the load wasn't ready. And he goes, oh, no, well, I didn't tell you your load was ready. I just said all loads are back on. I was like, you fucking cocksucker. Yeah. Like, you son of a bitch. But hey, I sent the driver in there, and regardless of what my customer says, they're not going to pay it. Just because my customer's not going to pay it, I'm not going to fuck that driver who took an hour. I think it was actually 2 hours and 20 minutes with deadhead and checking in. I'm not going to screw them out of the tonu just because my customer won't pay it. So, you know, yeah, I just think sometimes it just comes down to owning up to your mistakes and not trying to pass the buck on to someone else. Nathan, dude, you said shoot me a link. I see your fucking ears like smoking, bro.
Hey there. Hey, Ingrid. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, sir.
Oh, sir. Shit. Okay. You don't have to do that.
She don't know you yet. I know, Nathan. She don't know you yet.
I do that to everybody, even my grandson that's 5. Go ahead.
Oh, good. All right. Cool. I'm not quite that young. Hey guys. Hey, happy birthday to you. Congrats on
Thanks, Nate.
making it a year down the road. Good
What's
shit.
up, Nate?
Good stuff. Hey, Josh and John. What'd you think of the little mixer event last night?
Oh my God. I brought you on my show to talk about your shit.
I just wanted to get your, okay, all right. Just fill out the post-event survey, send it back, and I'll appreciate it.
It was. He's such a little shithead. He's such a shithead.
You're a funny fucker, Nathan. Hell yeah.
Wait a minute, Nathan. I missed it. I missed this about the mixture. Do you mind filling me in about it?
Oh, look at this. Oh, thanks. I'll put your check in the mail later, Ingrid.
Oh, okay. Love you guys.
Oh man, it was. Hey, I liked it, man. I really did, dude. It was cool. I didn't stay as long as I wanted to, man. But it's just because I got up yesterday literally at 4:42 a.m. to fucking go to the VA to do labs, and by 9 o'clock last night I was ready to fucking go to sleep. But I liked it. A matter of fact, dude, I cannot remember the two guys that were at our table. Oh, Hunter, I just want to say this. Nathan showed us some love last night. So he had like 10 tables, and the only table that had its own name was the Logistics Lounge table. So, fuck yeah, Nathan. Dude, we appreciate it. We appreciate that. But
it's the only one I could spell correctly at the time.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. Hey, point is, hey, Hunter.
I like you.
I met two really great people, and Nathan, I should have followed them when I was in the room with them, but I didn't. But one of them was, I think it was Anakit. Was that his name?
Yeah. The student.
Dude,
Yes.
If you can DM me like his exact, like his profile or just his spelling.
Sure.
But Anakit, and then the other guy, I think his name was Jonathan. He's currently a student at North Texas.
Yeah. Jonathan Marenko. Yeah.
Yes, him. So Hunter, check this out, dude. Nathan, with this thing he did last night, gave me an amazing idea for a fucking show. This guy, Anakit, first of all, he's an immigrant from India. Dude came over here and went to school, got his master's in supply chain management, just fucking graduated. He's looking for a job. And also, the other guy that was in there, his name was Jonathan. He is currently a student at the University of North Texas in the logistics program there. But I want to do a show around these guys as new entrants into our industry, because both of these dudes are wet behind the ears, man. Yeah. They've only been to school and dealt with this stuff.
That's a good idea,
dude. I thought it was a really good idea to bring these two guys on and do a show around them about what have they been learning in school, what are their expectations of coming into this industry, and also if we could fucking land Anakit a job through the lounge, bro, how sick would that be, dude? How sick would that be? Super smart guy, though. Had a really great conversation with both of them. But, hey, Nathan, if you could, send me their stuff, dude, so I could connect with them. I really do want to have both of them on a show. I think that would be an incredible segment to do on those gentlemen and to highlight them, man.
When's your next one, Nathan?
Well, the whole big plan here was to have open house last night with some cool people, a few students and a few other folks, and get everyone's inputs, because this was the first event ever, and then go craft, shape up, kind of make it a little bit better before we open up the doors to the general public. So I don't have the first real open doors one planned yet, but it'll probably be in a couple of weeks, because it'll give me time to adjust the settings and get the marketing and get the word out and get folks, signed up. So
November. I need you to have one in November while I'm down there.
November. Oh no, they're all virtual. They're virtual. The whole idea behind the whole thing is that it's like this, but it's like you're at a bar walking from table to table and talking to people and stuff.
But how cool?
Wait, don't turn old people loose with technology without telling them how to work it.
But how cool would it be though, Nathan? Ingrid will be in DFW in November though. Like, so
Right.
it'd be cool to have her like there with you,
Well,
dude. Like,
yeah, in the PACCAR facility, the Peterbilt facility she's going to be at is up in Denton, where UNT is.
That's October.
Yeah, that's the October one. Oh,
Hey,
okay.
Yeah, I'll be there
October
for the
when, Ingrid? October
16th.
when?
I'm going to go in on the 16th, and I'll be there till the 21st.
Damn
Something
it!
like that.
The Broker Carrier Summit is literally the 23rd. Fuck my
I
life.
know.
Damn
I
it.
know. But no,
Oh.
Broker Care Summit never does anything with real drivers. So
No,
we
but
gotta
I'm saying,
get somebody's got to get on their tail about having real drivers at it.
I know. Well, I'm saying we're going to be at the Broke Care Summit, so like if it would have been perfect, like for me to be up there, and so I could come and hang out with you, Ingrid. I want to meet you in person, actually hang out again. We only got to like spend a few minutes at Matt, so I want to sit down and have a meal with Ingrid Brown. That's what I want to do. That's all.
I eat with my mouth full sometimes.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
That's the only way to eat is with your mouth full. Otherwise, you technically wouldn't be eating, would you?
Oh my God, you fall for the silliness too.
I
That's
know.
okay.
I know. I'm tracking. I'm just.
I'll keep you. Guys, I'm out of here. Happy birthday. Happy anniversary. Thank you for all that you've done for me. Thank you for what you do for everybody else. Guys, it's great to meet y'all. And hey, holler at me anytime. And
Yes.
you guys know I love you to pieces.
We love you too, Ingrid. Be awesome.
Have a
be
good
safe.
weekend, guys.
Be safe, Ingrid.
Be safe
Bye,
out there.
Josh.
Keep trucking.
Get the toolbox ready. Bye, y'all. Bye, Nathan. Bye, Hunter. Bye, bye.
Hey, is she on Twitter?
Dude, she is, but she's on all social media, but she is honestly not a like post every day type person. But she's on Facebook, she's on LinkedIn, she's on X, and I think she's on Instagram.
Nice.
Dude, that lady right there, I'm telling you, she is a fucking god in the trucking industry. I'm serious. Like, I mean, how everyone doesn't know who that lady is baffles me. I mean, like when we say there's literally billboards, I mean, go to her social media. She literally has taken pictures of her going across the country and her face is on billboards for fucking driver stuff.
Yeah.
Dude.
She was on Fox and Friends, like national news.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Like 5 million mile driver. She's obviously about to be pushing 6 million. Like, has some of the most badass custom trucks of all time. Like, yeah, she's the fucking truth. You'd never even know it. And she's like a little 5'2" tall woman, like just a fucking little spitfire.
Fuck yeah.
Ingrid's the shit.
So hey, y'all's website that was you got a fresh little makeover of your website, if I'm not mistaken, then today, right?
Yes, we did, dude. Hunter, I'm gonna pull
it. Look good, man.
Dude, our we got to give shout out to our homies. Matter of fact, they're probably really high up here in the comments, but Steve Talamo and his brother Brian with AR Doc Pro are the ones that take care of our website. Yeah, dude, look, literally, yeah, boom, there you go. AR Doc Pro.
Yeah.
That's Talamo,
Those
baby.
are homies. But yeah, hey, here's what they surprised us with this, man. Like, I woke up this morning and had a DM from Brian. What we call him IT Brian because he's our IT guy. But yeah, woke up this morning and this was what was on our website.
No way.
So, absolutely crazy, dude. Yeah, absolutely awesome, man. Those guys are awesome. If anyone is looking for, any kind of website support or IT stuff, I mean, definitely reach out to, AR Doc Pro and Stephen O'Brien. They're amazing guys. And they put together our whole website for us, updated. I mean, I could DM Brian right now and he would make a change to the website in 5 fucking minutes, whatever we want to put up there. So if you're out there looking for some website stuff, for some IT help, AR Doc Pro. You can find them on LinkedIn, Facebook, and X. And I don't have a code. Actually, I do have a code for them. Oh, hold on. Look, we're going to do it real fucking time. Look at this. Support. You go down to the homies page, right?
That's right.
That's what the lounge is about. Look, we have Road Dog, Truck Parking Club, AR Doc Pro. Use code LOUNGE15 and get yourself 15% off of one of their services. Look at that, dude. We have I'm sorry, we have a badass website. I don't care what anyone says. Look at that shit, dude. Look, do you see what he did to the logo, Hunter? Yeah, bro. That is so awesome, dude. That is so awesome, man. They take such good freaking care of us, man, over there. AR Doc Pro, telling you, look at that. Man, absolutely freaking fantastic. And make sure you go to our foundations page to go and support our foundations. If we're going to give love, let's give love to our foundations. The Waylon Sullivan Foundation, Truck Drivers of America Charity, Natty's Place, which is our friend Dale Prax, and we are also going to be adding some more here very soon. So yeah,
nice,
sweet. Well, I'm gonna hop out too.
You're awesome, bro. Thank you
for birthday, guys. Thanks for inspiring the next generation of content creators doing what they love to do, because it's apparent that's what you guys are doing. So keep it up.
We appreciate it. And I did get the survey, dude. I'll fill it out. If you want feedback, I liked it, man. I thought it was really cool. You know, the whole premise behind it, you know, being able to have a lot of people in space. It's kind of like, I mean, you know, not trying to compare it, but kind of like we got going on here, man. It's just a space where people can come together, hang out. You can just talk about whatever, you know, the fact you can move from table to table and interact with people, I thought was really great, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, dude.
Yeah. Sweet. All right. Y'all have a good night. See y'all next week.
You too, bro.
You have a good
weekend. I am hungry. I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna go eat this massive ass Schlotsky sandwich that I fucking have. So
that's right.
Yeah.
Eat that massive sandwich.
Dude, I know, bro. You know I like big things in my mouth, Josh.
I know you won't choke on it either.
And you talk about him liking it raw.
Yeah, liking it raw, bro. There you go, Josh. Oh my God, dude. Hey, John, you've been quiet for a lot of it, man. Do you have anything you want to say before we get out of here, bro?
No, I ended up just listening. Once Ingrid started talking, I just started listening, and that was the end of it. I think more so because my end of the stick will kick by the end of the first quarter, beginning of the second quarter after the election, but we're taking a shit too, just like everybody else. So that was the only part. But other than that, it was just listening to somebody who's got me beat by about 15 years.
Dude,
just too often I find somebody.
Beer's recession proof though, man. Guaranteed.
I learned that during COVID. But there are way too many beers now, so it's only bound to balance itself out.
Well, there's no such thing as way too many beers. Chill out, John.
That's true. You preach, Josh.
The more the merrier. Right?
Hold on. You want to talk about crazy beer? This is one that went out of business a few years ago. Around New Year's, we used to get a beer. We'd sell it to the customer for $250. The case was 12-ounce bottles. They sold them by the bottle. $250 for 12 bottles.
Dude,
that's insane.
Yeah,
hey, I believe it. Hey, Sam Adams
are what everybody made.
Sam Adams has a beer out there. It's called Sam Adams Utopia. It's like a $300 bottle of beer.
Why? That's so dumb.
I agree with you.
Hey, I'm telling you, that is one of my bucket list things is to buy a bottle of Sam Adams Utopia.
I just buy it, never even open it up. I'd put it on a shelf.
No, fuck that. No, dude, that's like going and buying a Ferrari.
Okay, I'd buy 2 of them, drink one, and then just put one on the shelf. Like,
seriously.
Yeah.
You just put the empty bottle on a shelf.
I'm the motherfucker that if I had money like that, I would buy like the most expensive bottle of wine in the world if I was a wine guy, and I would drink it, and everybody would be like, why'd you do that? Why the fuck else would I buy it if I didn't want to drink it? What's the point? Josh, what about you, man? Dude, thank you for chilling with us this whole time, man. Like,
hell yeah,
bro. Josh, I'll let Hunter speak on this too, but man, you are like one of the fucking. I can't even say homies. Man. You're a no. He's not even a homie. Like he is, Josh. You're fucking family at this point when it comes to the lounge, dude. I mean,
right,
like you're like fucking like the Tio of the lounge. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
right.
Like,
That's right.
Tio Josue.
I won't touch you. I promise.
But he wants you to.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh fucking shit, bro. Hey, but
no, man, I love what y'all doing. Like, you guys, look at the impact. Happy birthday, dog. Like, I almost said a improper word, from our own neighborhood. You guys are family. I feel like that about y'all. And yeah, man. Like, happy birthday, dude. Think about your wife supporting you, man. Think about the community, the homies, Steven. Think about, look at John staying here. And then Hunter, man, your creativity, man, your brand. You're both your creativity, man. I'm gonna stroke your dick for a little bit. Sorry, but it's just like, I really mean this. Like, you guys are fucking like everybody loves it from all facets of the industry, like from tools to corporate to chill to redneck trucker to Fred to the list goes on. From all facets, dog. Like, and it's because of who y'all are, to you two. So,
dude, we appreciate it, bro.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Hunter, I think that's
To add to that, if I could add to that for a little bit, it's like for somebody who really doesn't do much of the freight side at all, for what I've learned just in a couple of weeks that you guys have let me hang around and taken me in, it's been amazing. So what you two have started and what you two are doing, there's nothing out there like it, and it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think everybody's just grateful for that.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah, bro. Thank you, man. Like,
you guys think about the community first, and I love that.
That shit means
that's a good way to put that.
And
yeah, they do.
I'll say y'all have no idea how much work goes into this, dude. Like, it's fun, and I'm not complaining, but man, we put a lot into this shit to try to just offer something different. And what you said, John and Josh and all the people on. I mean, Hunter, bro, we had so many fucking people on. We're having to kick people off.
That was the first time we've actually had to like put people in the back. Like, bro, but that's, I don't know, man. From the bottom of my heart, and I know it's the same for you, Rob. Like, fucking thank you to everybody.
Yes.
Like, this is like going from, dude, the conversation, Rob and I's first conversation feels like it was yesterday, and it was
it does, doesn't it, bro? It does.
Yeah, dude, it's been a fucking, like, I don't know, like running, falling down, getting our fucking faces covered in mud, like, but just keeping with it, like, and it's, I don't know, the support has been like the biggest thing of it all, because if we were just doing this and it was just banging our heads against the wall, and I don't know, the feedback, the love, the support, fucking everything. Thank you. That's
I
wild.
agree,
It's
bro.
wild. It's wild.
It's amazing. And Hunter, the thing that makes it honestly, all worth it is that everyone says the exact same thing about the lounge. Like, nobody has a different compliment or a different view. It's all the same thing. Like, we're trying to do something different, and we're a space for everyone. We're real. All the people we bring on, they get real. I mean, dude, we've had folks on that I know you can admit this to, Hunter, that I never thought we would see that side of them. You know what I'm saying? And the folks that have latched on, I mean, all the people that were on tonight just goes to show. I mean, fucking Jeff Dickinson, probably one of the most respected people in our industry. I mean, Charles Gracie, that guy is doing major things on Sirius XM, has all his own show, his own, all these things. And he's a good friend. Trey, just all of these folks that are a part of what we say. Dale, we cannot leave Dale Prax out of that. So it, man, it's humbling, dude, that two people like me and you, Hunter, can attract all of these great minds in this space that we came up with on a fucking random ass in DM, bro.
Yeah, I was
yeah.
soliciting you for international freight and the fucking lounge was born.
Hell yeah,
dude. Hunter,
That's fact.
never, ever thought we would get here. I mean,
No.
Hunter and I
That's
just
going in
did
y'all's
this,
book.
bro. It's crazy. I mean, seriously, like I know Hunter and I still have the DM that we started because we've had a consistent DM since July of last year, but you never thought that we would be in the places we were in. Matt's was a big thing when they accepted us as fucking media. Like I felt that was like the end all. Holy shit. And dude, and then we do Matt's and then the Texas Trucking Show and Broker Cares Summit coming up and all the folks that we've man, I don't know. There's too much.
Can I finish my thought real quick and I'm gonna get soft here?
Yeah.
And you just tell me page 100 if I'm crossing the line, okay? But I really mean this. You two have been through a lot in life in general, and you guys don't want to talk about all of our personal shit. And John, different. You're a homie, dog. But
Thank
like you guys allow a space for folks to come and vent, either in the corporate like I sound like a broken record, but you two have been through a lot, so I think that's what makes you natural, and it becomes organic. Sorry about that. And that's huge. You know what I mean? Like you guys make it organic. You've been through a lot in life, and you allow people to vent, and you guys are being shrinks for the fucking lounge. Like that's why it's called the lounge. You sit back, chill, and you get serious, but you're also there for people. You look. You guys got a soft heart, man, and what you guys are going through in life, it made you who you are, and you guys are genuine and real folks. That's all it is.
Fuck yeah, bro. I appreciate
Yeah.
it, dude. For real, dude.
Guys, on that, happy birthday. My wife's got to get ready for work here.
Later, bro.
So I want to make sure I get to say goodbye. Happy
Hey, have
birthday.
a safe weekend, John.
Look forward to next week. Have a good
Dude,
week.
for sure, man. Thanks, John.
Be safe,
Be
brother.
good, man.
Thank you. Take care.
Josh, man, thanks so much, dude. That means a lot to you, man. A lot of folks don't know you like Hunter and I know you, and how ingrained and also how accomplished you are in this industry and stuff, man. Dude, honestly, you're one of the people that when like people ask who's some of the coolest people you've met, and I'm like, oh, my fucking boy Josh. Like you have no idea how stupid this guy is fucking.
Dude,
Josh. I'm
all because
serious,
of
Josh.
Amazon,
I'm
dog. That's the
serious.
only reason why. You guys know it. It's only because of that name. That's all it is, bro. Amazon Relay and what I built. That's all it is, bro. It's theirs, though.
Nah, bro, it's more than that, bro. You're fucking Josh, dude. Like,
Yeah.
you're the fucking man. You're smart, but you can also clown with people. And like, dude, like the show that we had that hit 1,000 people, and like that was your first time on, and we all know what happened. And I'm not gonna bring up any names or what the fuck went down, but like, you fucking like, dude, the way that you just immediately ingrained yourself into the lounge, like, fuck you, you're disrespecting me. See what these guys are fucking doing, and like, bro, it's been gang ever since, bro. Like, straight up, like,
yeah, because you guys were Twitter homies. We knew each other for a little bit because we just
but
met.
you're all, bro. You keep it real, man. Like, and you don't show all your fucking cards, but like, dude, like, bro, the fucking homie family, like, like Rob said, bro, you're fucking brother to us. Like, it's cool to see, bro. Like, in such a short amount of time too. Like, it just happens like that. You just recognize.
Hell yeah, I agree, bro. And
real
Tart,
recognize real.
Tart's ass too. Fucking Tart's crazy fucking ass too.
Dude,
bro.
he'll be on here if he didn't have a baby. He just had a baby, so he'll definitely be on here.
He's out there building mansions, bro. Out there building
yeah.
He is actually. He is. You should
Oh,
see
I'm
the
working hard from a fucking rooftop looking.
For real.
Sorry, motherfucker.
Hey, but he did tell y'all before I jumped on here. We jumped off a call. And he said happy birthday. He would love to be on here. He wanted to be with his baby, but yeah, he loves y'all.
Nah, dude, we get it, man. But Josh, just much love, man. You're one of those people that we met through the lounge that we're not just homies. Like we become true friend homies and shit, and we exchange stuff about our private lives and talk on a personal level. And I don't know, dude. I think that's so great. I have probably made some of the greatest friends in Hunter. I think that you can agree with this. Some of the greatest friends I've ever met in my 40 fucking years on being on this planet because of the Logistics Lounge.
Yeah,
like,
bro, lifelong. Like having guests, you can call it any fucking time of the day. Having people just fucking reach out to you, like, it's cool, man. It's cool. Like, especially working in this space. You try to talk to like your hometown friends about freight, and they're like, boom, tune out immediately. Yeah. But like even just with life, man, I don't know. It's fucking cool. It is the most badass thing that, like, dude, the lounge is like my biggest accomplishment in life with you, Rob. Like, this is like,
hell
like,
yeah,
dude, it's a community, bro. It's straight up a community, man. Like, the Freight family is real, and like, it's
you
wild.
too, and you know, Pedro, I just want to say, like, you know, your son, you know, like, I think about that all the time, man. Like, it like your children, like, you're a great dad, you're a great husband, and like, you're real keeps it real, like, and like, dude, Hunter, like, he's, you know, a great uncle, dude, you know, sit there, go on Telegram live with his nieces and nephews, and over there trying to help TJ over there, like, save his business, pretty much, like, that's real talent, you know, there's real talent, and that's what TJ needs, and like, dude, I say all this in a nutshell to say, like, it's working for the better, brother. Like, I know we're going through our mental challenges, right? And I think truckers, that's very important for truckers. And dude, brother, like, thank you for your service, Hunter. Like, what you two are doing for the community is huge. It's huge. So, like, continue to do it. Don't forget why you do it when you make decisions, you know, in business and outside of business. You two just keep being you. That's what I'm gonna say.
I appreciate it, Josh, bro. And that's all Hunter and I can be is us. Like, that's the whole premise of this show.
That's right.
Like,
Fuck that.
If you don't like it, you could be number 1 or number 2. Depends on how your math skills work. Fucking Hunter. Dude, my brother from another mother.
I fucking love you. I love you too, homie. Like, go.
I want to say this shit before we get off, dude. Man, you were, dude. My friend group is fucking tight, dude. And when I say that, I mean my bestest best friends I've known for literally 30 years. My best friend, who I call my brother, I'm 40. I've known that guy since I was 9 fucking years old. And we have been through so much stuff. But dude, you are like one of my greatest friends I've ever had in my life, man. I'm telling you, bro, that day of you DMing me on LinkedIn, you know, I'm a big person. I say this a lot on the show that, like, the universe is planned. And I'm not talking about from a religious standpoint, none of that shit. Just things are planned, and the way stuff is going to happen and the way things are laid out is already there. And again, I've said it so many times, nothing that you do or don't do is going to change the trajectory that your life is on. That's just the way it is. I'm sorry. There are too many examples in this world to give to show that doesn't matter what you do. If you're meant to be on a certain trajectory, that's what it'd be on. And man, it was just so crazy that the day that I thought about doing the lounge, that you DM me and we came up with this shit. Hunter got on Chat GPT, and Chat GPT came up with the Logistics Lounge name.
That's right.
Dude, it is just like, I'm for real, bro. Hunter literally was at dinner with his fucking mom.
Yeah, bro. Down in margarita, sitting at the bar, like, oh, I'm talking to my buddy. We're doing this podcast. She's like, don't you have a job? I was like, yeah, but you don't get it. I already fucking knew it from day one. Like, shit was gonna happen. Didn't know what, but fuck.
Dude,
here we are.
Hey, Hunter, I know a lot of people, bro, and you know a lot of people, and there is no one else that I could do this with. And even other people have said it to us, Hunter, like, you could not replace you or me in the lounge and it worked the same way. Like, it just won't. It just will not fucking work. And
yin and yang, bro. Look at the shirts we're wearing, bro. Like,
I know.
Yeah, same, but different.
Yes, the same.
Oh shit! I just caught that.
Yeah, how fucking
That's
true
sick.
is that shit, bro?
Hey, Josh. All right, so nobody even picked it up. Did you see our new logo in the top right?
Oh shit! I didn't even pick that up.
Yeah, changed it up. Rebranding.
Hey, that's sick, dog.
Yeah, bro. It
love that,
looks
Mike.
a lot cleaner.
It does.
It's there.
See, you're a fucking creative genius, you dirty bastards.
We just,
I don't have that talent, dog. I just don't. I really don't. Just numbers.
We
don't really either. We just throw shit at the wall until it fucking works.
We do,
okay,
seriously.
that's it.
No, you got
seriously,
this took us like 2 hours to get that done.
Yeah.
Hey, It's an art. Shit.
Sure.
That shit's so funny, bro. All right, man. Hey, we are going to end this motherfucker. Before we do, though, I know we've been chopping it up. I know this was last words, but Josh, do you have any true last comments, questions, concerns, updates? Do you want to give yourself some plugs?
I said it all. No plugs. Hell no.
Fucking A, bro. Hunter, what about you, bro?
Same. I mean, I think everything just speaks for itself at this point, bro. Until next year.
Yes.
That's right.
Hey, and next year starts next week, next Tuesday, to be exact. Next Tuesday is the start of Tow Truck Tuesdays. We have Trooper Ben coming on the show. He works for the Kansas Department of Transportation. Really, really big on social media. Has a massive following. Some great content. So be on the lookout for that. It will be through the lounge, but that will be Corey, Dad of Two Roadside segment. So please tune in for that.
Trooper Ben, if you're watching this, I'm trolling you when I call you a narc in the comments. I promise.
We've already given
him next week, man.
We've already given him your license plate numbers, Josh. Whenever you see this motherfucker roll through, can you pull his sorry ass over?
For real, dude.
And we didn't get our sponsor break at the beginning, but next Wednesday we have our sponsor AccuBid Pro. The founder of that, Jimmy Durden, is coming on the show. That's going to be amazing. He's going to talk. And then next week we have Shimmy coming on, and we have Aaron Moneypenny. He is actually a guy we met on Facebook through Steven. Incredible guy. That guy is we were on the show with him with John, actually. Do you remember him, Hunter, the guy with the beard that did the show from his vehicle right after he got off work? Yeah, that's going to be an amazing one. Tons of other stuff coming up, so y'all make sure that you tune in next week. We're going to continue this into year number 2, and just thanks everybody for fucking being lounge lizards, yo, and allowing Hunter and I to do this shit. That's really what it fucking comes down to. And with that, we're going to do a final sponsor break, and then we're going to chop out this piece. AccuBid Pro. They were an OG sponsor, OG guest. I'm telling you, drivers, if you guys and gals do not know your cost per mile to operate your truck, you're already fucking behind. How do you know what to bid on a lane if you don't know how much it costs to make your truck move every single mile down the road? And AccuBid Pro solves that problem for you. And right now, they have their first month free. So go and download the app from the Apple and the Google stores and put your information in there and start to bid better and bid brighter with AccuBid Pro.
Don't be a victim of cheap freight anymore. Take back control. These are turbulent times for the transportation industry, with companies merging or even closing their doors. Whether you're going out on your own or leasing on with a new company, know your operating costs. Look out for you and bid better with AccuBid Pro.
Boom, boom. Dude, that shit.
Love that part, dude.
Oh, bro, dude. Hey, I'm going to remake their video and put some music to it as well, but I'm going to keep the burr, burr part in it because that is like the greatest fucking thing, man. Shoreline Capital, again, another OG. I mean, if I got to tell you fucking people what Shoreline does, you have obviously not been paying attention. Factoring, funding, access to the money that you make as a carrier. You can't wait to get those net terms from all those invoices. And it isn't just about, I do want to make this clear, it isn't just being a carrier or broker. Hey, if you're a shipper, anyone that is in business that gets invoices and has to deal with net pay terms, factoring is a solution for you to keep your capital flowing and fluid for you to be able to grow and expand your business. And the great thing about Shoreline is you get access to a man that spent 20 years in the banking industry that understands how money works. And Clint has said from day one that he does not want you to be a customer of Shoreline Capital forever. I mean, I think that right there says enough about it. What kind of business tells you from the get, I don't want you to be a customer of mine forever. I want you to be on your own. Shoreline Capital, go look them up. Use the code scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Get that first invoice up to $2,500 for free, and you're going to start saving money from the get. Fuck yeah, dude. I love Corey and his dude, bro. Every time I see it,
he's their biggest
Me
fan.
too.
What do you mean? Come on.
he is their biggest fan. That's right. All right, everyone, y'all have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for hanging out with us on our first birthday party. Hunter and I really appreciate all the fucking love. And next year, our second year, coming in through the rest of this year, 2025, humongous stuff happening for the lounge.
Big,
Am I right,
ting,
Hunter?
big man tings happening at the lounge.
Big fucking things. Big things. So everybody just have a good weekend, and we will see you all on Tuesday. As I always say, chunk those fucking deuces, baby. Yeah.
See ya.
Mr. Hound, roll that beautiful bean footage.
Let's go.